Hello, hello, everyone. What is cracking? Let's crack open a beer, shall we? Let's crack open a lovely little beer. Fantastic. Cheers, boys and girls. What's going on, Stuck and Deemer? You good, mate? You all good? First thing we're going to do, let's see what's cracking, shall we? Yo, Mike, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Nice, mate. What are you playing at the moment? What is the game of choice? I'm going to guess Diablo. That's my guess anyway. Oh, Realm Royale. So I've heard of that before, but I'm not too sure what it is. Is it like an iPhone game, or is it like an actual full game? So we've got a floor of 80. We'll have a little dive into the. We'll have a dive into the what's it called? The dev blog in a little while. But let's have a look at the Grandmaster Adventures first. So full game, they've backed out of it. Oh really? So I've heard the game before, but I'm not too sure exactly what it is. Like, what is the point of the game? Like, what's the ting? What's the crack? Pouring whiskey now for this. Nice, mate. Nice, Nike. I've got a nice Amstel. Nice beer. I have a couple of these on the stream today. Oh, it's Battle Royale game. Okay. So I played loads of PUBG back in the day. Hey Dallas Dark Horse, I didn't see you there. Sorry for missing you. Let's have a look, literally. Let's see what's knocking about on here. We'll wait for a few more people to jump in, and before we jump into the looking at the dev blog and talking about that. Hopefully we'll get a few more people in to discuss. I know a fair few people are out. I mean, it is Friday night, so I'm not expecting everyone to be here. Wait, it's a troll for 80. What the fuck? Someone go and grab that quick. The floor of 80's got a troll there. If I had money, I'd get that now. Shit. Come on, boys or girls. Troll for 80. What the hell is going on there? Shit. It's got to be an accident, surely. I want to sell one of mine now just to get that. Shit. So I've exposed that one here for you guys. If any of you want to go and buy it, because that's carnage. I'm gonna write in the chat. Let me put that on here. Let's see. Waiting people to come in as well. Oh, it's reserved. It's already gone. Shit. Fuck. Refresh the page. I bet it's gone. It was... yeah, 2955. Shit, man. Oh no, it's gone. It's still there though. Oh, it's reserved. That's a shame. That's a big shame. That was ridiculously cheap. Whoever's picked that up for 80 is a fucking steal. I mean, what's the price on a? That's carnage. What's the cheapest troll other than that? You got it for 80, right? I mean, to be fair, it's not loads more, 98, but for 80, that seems so low to me. Stats weren't amazing. I mean, that one's a better value one there, really, 3 and 2, but that's a good steal. That whoever got that for 80 has done very well there. Floor troll. Pff. That is carnage. Someone in Discord just asking for a link, so I'll reply to him with a link, even though I've posted it already. I'll just be a nice guy about it. Yeah, I can't believe that. If anyone in the chat here or in Discord actually has bought that, let me know, because I'll congratulate you on an absolutely amazing find there. But let's see what else he's knocking about. So if we go to any, so the floor's 80, right? The 79.91's gone. That's gone now. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 more that are. Hey Nick, how you doing? What we doing? We're just having a look at Grandmaster Adventures at the moment to see what's about on Token Ref. Oh, fair play, Mike. Yeah, no, I would have wanted to have grabbed that if I had the Ada. That was a sick deal. But it looks like we've got 8 here for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 9, 10. If we, but I think. Although, hold on a second. That says Token there. Does that mean that CNFT is now listing things from Token? Oh, okay. So that's 82. That's quite nice though. I like the pink sword and the. I love the rogue artwork. The rogue's my favourite. Hey Gandalf. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. And it's actually got Token displayed there. There must be some sort of link between the two then, I'm guessing. It's pretty sweet. I like a little wood elf. They're decent. Right. Just some more beers. Nice beer, you know. Bit more front facing then. Right, okay. Good dokey. Let's. Yeah, how you doing, Gandalf? I'm just texting a couple of friends to come drop by. Right, let's see what else we've got on there then. Let's see what else is on Token Ref. Gonna get some fungible ones, dude. Which ones are you gonna get? You're gonna get non-fungible, as in like the Grandmaster Adventures, as in these, or are you getting the you're gonna be getting the pixel tiles. Too big? Oh, fair play. Nice little elf. Although what I will say is that I'm glad that you're your name is so long because it makes my chat window break. So. Yeah, it's Vimtier. Vimtier's turned up. Hello, Vimtier. Yeah, I think the I normally stream on Twitch. Like, I have my whole history is on Twitch. This is the first time or second time I actually streamed on first time I streamed on YouTube really. Right, hold on a second. Let me switch chat window out because Vintier likes to critique my my stream overlay and such. If I do it like that, it should be a bit better. All fits in there. Yeah, we'll delve into the dev blog in a bit. We'll like cut through it and kind of go through the different bits by bits. But yeah, low to high at the moment. So we've got a there you go, Vimtier. See that? Well, I think it's still a bit too close to the edge. So I'm going to move it a little bit more just for you. There we go. Look. Oh no. Alright, Jetty boy, what's going on, mate? What's cracking, fella? Got a nice ham still. You know, my favourite of all. Jet's one of my good friends, one of my close friends, IRL. We've been playing games together for like 7 years, 6-7 years. So yeah, say hello to Jet. And here we go. One of my friends from school. It's Daniel Anderson, entrepreneur, and Big Nose McGee. So let's have a look at our perfect ones in. Vim's here. What was the perfect one you picked up the other day? Was it you picked it up for pretty cheap, right? 750? Was I right in saying 750? If we do armor 4 and weapon 6. Bards now 875. It's not bad to be fair. 780. Okay, so you've got like, in theory, flip 95 profit if you was to sell it now, which is decent. The Rogue Artbook's the best, you know. North Human Bard, oh nice. I don't know why, I'm not a massive fan of the human ones, but for some reason they seem to like pop off. People seem to like them, but they're obviously one of the most common, so it's not really. Oh yeah, I was actually chatting. I actually asked people in the in our Discord then if anyone's got any Iron Maiden packs. I mean, how much did they mint for? You got them for like $10, right? Way more than $10. Because I mean, you could do $9, yes, so $10. So you could get like you probably flip them now instantly, right? Have a look. That Eddie. That's the Funko Pop's actually got there. Why am I getting absolutely no audio from this at all? Yeah, alright, probably because I'm not logged in. What marketplace are they even on? Yeah, don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about that. I'm actually getting any audio coming through here. Give me a second. I'm just going to click on like a random video. I'll click on me. Okay, yeah, so I don't get audio come through there. It's just a bit quiet. I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay. Of course, there's a pack saying fucking 66666. Yeah, it's quite a meme here. Like there was I found 69 for someone a little while ago, which is pretty decent. But anyway, what's going on, Vim's here, mate? How are you? You having a good day? Where's Lilamina today? She causing trouble, or she being alright? It's the most like generic thing. What is Iron Maiden? Who is Eddie? What is Iron Maiden NFT? What are Eddie collectibles? So I don't understand. Like, I don't really understand wax. And what's the market that you can even buy these on? Like where's the even secondary market? 5 days ago, bore off. I don't know. I wax his crap. Not fair play. Right. Anyway, back to Drunken Dragons, because that's what we're here for, to the people that are here. So we've got this sold for 80. Vim tier, you'll be like that one. 80 Ada for, which is floor at the time, for a 2-1 rogue. Even says it there. I meant to say troll. 2-1 troll. I've only been into it for about 3 weeks, Dan, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're all new here, maybe. Okay, so let's just have a quick little look over Grandmaster Venturers more. I'll see what's knocking about on Token Ref, and then we'll delve a little bit into the the presentation. So yeah, we've got a nice couple Paladins, 1500 Ada. If I had the money, that would be my... And I swear that wasn't that expensive yesterday. Or was it Wednesday I did my last stream? Yeah, Wednesday. I swear it wasn't that expensive. I swear it was like 900 something. 1350 now for a perfect female Paladin, which is fucking savage. That looks sick though. The male armor with the mace looks sick. I'm all about that, and the cleric looks great as well. There's your perfect ones anyway. Not Mekky Trollty. Hi Marina, how you doing? Feel free to lurk all you like. Just make sure Vinty is behaving himself, not sending me any more Rick rolls like he did the other day. Don't want any more of them. Cheers to all you guys that are here though. Thanks for hopping in. Oh, you want to buy some Maiden Pixel tile packs? Yeah, I don't blame you. Why not? Hot AF, as they say. Let's have a look at our sales data then. This wasn't working earlier. Let's see what's sold today. Okay, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 4 floors sold and 1 for 129. So the expensive one was a Tiefling 4 and 3. That's reasonable. Pretty rare sub race. 7 out of 10 stats. Yeah, decent. 1, 2. That's it. Minted. I don't know. Didn't it sold on the 29th? 92, and then sold 2 days later with 37 profit. That's right. Yeah, 37 profit. Decent little flip there for whoever sold that one. We've got another floor. I don't have any cash Chavant NFTs. I wish I did, because then might be alright. So that one was minted 34, and then only sold data is that there, which is 80. So that was the floor price today. Quite a low number though. Yeah, that's decent for floor 80. 2 and 4. I like the weapon with the skull, and it's a Tiefling as well. That's a good steal. 80 Ada. I'm all about that. Congratulations to whoever picked that one up. It's now for sale for fucking 1,000 Ada. Fuck's sake. For sale for 1,000 Ada. Fucking hell. What's going on? 1,000 Ada has been put up for. I mean, it looks nice, but he's just looking for a flip, or she's looking for a flip, this person. 7853. Hey, that's decent as well. Look, put it up for £1,000. So the same person has bought the other floor one, 80, and then whacked it up for 1,000. 1 and 5 though. Them stats are great for 80 for floor. Nah, no chance, Dan. That ain't happening. And 2 and 2. I've got that exact one, but with a different colour. Sold for 50. Sold for 80. Not for sale again. Yeah, we will do, Nick. Yes, stupid. Yeah, there's no chance of that, Dan. I mean, you might, for example, that one that there, 2 and 4, which is 6 out of 10. In theory, because it's an averagely rare race, averagely rare sub race, it's average across the board, but a floor price one, which is normally like pretty lower stats. I mean, you could probably flip that, buy it for 80, and maybe flip it for like 110, like if you're lucky. I don't believe you can group them together for sales, Dan, at the moment, but I believe the website that I'm using, CNFT, which is the website, is is not doing it at the moment, but that is plans for the future. You can kind of bulk them together, but no, you can't, because this website is particularly for Ada. It's not like any other things. You can't use Ethereum on here or any other sort of one. But let's have a look. Just a sales data anyway. Hey, Enkian, you made it, man. Nice to see you, my bro. You'll like this, Enkian. Check this out. Check this out. Recent sales, right? This one here, floor price, a 2/4 Warlock, now being resold for 1,000 Ada. And the next one, a 1/5 Mage, floor price 80, now being sold for 1,000 Ada. Yeah, the gas fees are too much, Nick. It's just carnage, the fees, yeah. The gas fees are just ridiculous on there. I remember when I first tried to look into getting into crypto, like, not crypto, should I say, I've been into crypto on and off since 2017. When I was looking at getting my first NFTs, I already had a bit of Ada as invites. I already had like some Ada and other bits and bobs. But I went to look at the Ethereum and I was looking at getting a free NFT, like a completely free one, and the gas fees were 180 quid. It's like, what's that? £180. I mean, what's the fees here? It's like 1 point something Ada, so it's nothing. It's negligible, but not for that bloody much. Yeah, this as well, Enkin. This is what I found. I went for sale, right? Price low to high. Savage now, it's gone. There was a troll there, right? A troll 1 and 2, and it was going for 80 floor price. Carnage. Hey, that's true, Nick. Right, let's delve in, guys. Let's have a look at the dev blog, shall we? Let's dissect it. I'll probably skip through bits bit by bit. There's 7 of you guys here now, so thanks for joining in. Let's. Oh, excuse me. Got wind now. Let's bang on some bits and bobs. Right, where are we? Here we go. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Right, okay, so the first thing that kind of stood out to me in regards to this blog, I'll put it in theatre mode so you can kind of see it a bit better, was the first slide. Yeah, stupid stuck and Deaner. It's absolutely stupid. Because it's just too much. Like I ended up any money that I've ever invested in crypto in the whole space now is in Drunken Dragons. I actually messaged Vinti a little while ago and told him what I'd spent. And well, yeah, that's nice. 3/6 cleric. Yeah, you can't be going wrong for that price. Was it female or male? Yeah, I moved all my. I had some Ada. I had some Theta. I had some Theta Fuel. Safe Moon. Yeah, I think it was a good time to cash the Doge, mate. That's true. That is true, Nick. Mate, you're lucky though. I only on a male carrier. Nice. My safe moon's worth like 12 quid now. Like I put like 20 quid into it, mate. Well, even a lot, so that's no concern. But what was something funny I did do is look at the light around my desk. I made it the same colour as my wallpaper. Good times. Yeah, I had some Theta. I had some Binance BNB. It's all gone into Ada. All come over to this project now. I think I've spent. I actually wrote it down. I actually messaged Vim tier with what I bought. So where is his chat with me? Here. Some of you guys have got to do some maths though, because I'm slow. You're waiting for this to moon so you can never hear me again. So I spent 100 on a warlock, 65 on a fighter, 85 on a cleric, 60 on a rogue, and then 3 pixel tile packs. So 225 at 85 is 310, right? 165 at 60 is 100, 225 at 85, yeah, 310 ADA. So I spent 310 ADA, and I got 3 packs at 9 each, 1927. So 27 at 310. Oh, 337. So let's have a look at the price of ADA now. $2.12. Let's say $2.12, yeah. 2.12 times 337. My current spend is $714, which we put that into pounds. Is £526. That is what my portfolio is currently worth within Drunken Dragons, and it's all in here now. That's for 9 pixel tiles, no, 10 pixel tiles, and 4 GMAs. So I'm nowhere near anything good. Anyway, less about me. Let's look at this dev blog, okay? So there will be times where I will go a little bit silent, of course, because I'm listening. But this actually spoke to me a little bit. This is cool, you know.
Or the very first thing that we're gonna do is remember why we're here and what are we trying to do. Because I think this project
That's true, Vim's here.
Beyond NFTs or game development. What we really want to do is what we're doing is redefining the word epic. This is what I want. This is what I like to say. Because for me, epic means all the things and all the experiences that make your life worth living. And for us, epic are all the adventures that we can share with each other in a world that makes us imagine.
So, hey, Churchill. So yeah, that's one thing that started off with Vedic and Ferris chatting, and then it came into this bit here. And I think it was when they spoke about this project, like it says here, for us, epic are the adventures we share with each other in a world that makes us imagine. That's the key thing. Like this whole project isn't about win Lambo or making loads of money instantly. It's about playing the game. That's like what most people, 95% of people here want to do. They want to get these cool pixel tiles and this cool animated art, and they just want to play this game, which we'll obviously look at in a bit further down the line in this chat.
And this is something that provoked me when I watched The Lord of the Rings for the first and 100th time. This is what I experienced when I played World of Warcraft, Ultima Online.
It gets like, comparisons with Ultima Online, World of Warcraft. That's the thing. Like the emotions you feel when you get immersed into a game is different from any other thing you can experience. Like when you are immersed in a game and you travel out of yourself into this other place. That's what it's all about. And that's what I think Vledic and Ferris and Co are trying to kind of encompass, that sort of feeling in this game.
This is what I experience each time that I get to experience deep fantasy, something that really makes me feel like life is worth living and sharing, right?
Just to confirm, can you guys actually hear Vledic talking okay? Like, is it a reasonable level for you to hear, right? They can't. Oh, your paladin can. Your fungible one. Low on the crow. Okay, I'll turn that bad boy up. There you go.
And this is what Drunken Dragon is all about.
Is that a bit better,
It's
Vinti?
about fantasy, adventures, and community. So that means we want to create a fantasy universe, tell it through a rewarding video game, and live it with all the new friends. This is why for us it's not just the NFTs, it's investing into the community that we're creating.
Yeah, that's it again. Like the theme that kind of came across through this whole thing was the sense of community, and I think that's what they're kind of encompassing here. I mean, we've already got a great community. We've got like 3,200 people in the Discord. I mean, there's only probably 50 people that chat real regular. Vimtier obviously being number one, and Valhalla and me and a few others, you know. So it's cool that is the key focus. Like it says here, fantasy, adventure, and community. It's not about Lambo, like we said, and it's all about, you know, tell it through a rewarding video game, rewarding in regards to, of course, potentially earning some actual funds out of it, some money, and not yet, Churchill, but it's also living it together with old and new friends. You know, I can imagine 2 years later down the line, I'm sitting here playing Drunken Dragons on my phone, and Vimtier is still chatting shit, but he's an old friend. Then I might say to someone who's coming to the Discord that's new, who's like, what's this game all about? We're going to be 2 years down the line knowing all the things about it. There's going to be so many more guides, so much more lore, so much more to the game, so much of a bigger community. It's just going to be fantastic, I think. So let's carry on
Into the Discord.
And like I say, I will skip through some of this just as we're kind of discussing it. And of course, if anyone's got any thoughts, whack it in the chat just so we can kind of discuss it together.
Into the relationships and into you know, all the love that we're putting into every single piece of art and every feature that we plan for the game. Let me tell you that Drunken Dragon Games, the company, has a strong commitment for quality, transparency, and community involvement. This month, we sold out our first 2 collections, which means that we received a lot of support from all of you, and which means that it is a moment for us to start thinking on what type of company or what type of organization we want to create. And for me, I think these are core things for what we're trying to do.
Yeah, so yeah, like the core values that most companies, most businesses have got, like the sort of core values they go with, and these are the ones here: quality, community involvement, and transparency. And I mean, obviously the quality is in the product itself. We've seen some quality so far with the art. From what we've seen, is like the kind of the start of how it is. I mean, the game's only what? I say the game's only this old. The game's not old because there's no game, but the concept is like 2 months old, if you will, and there's already 10,000 of them sold. Not at the moment, Nick. I think that's going to be by the end of the year. It's going to be the end of the year, early next year, where it actually turns into like the actual first iteration of the game. Sorry, I just had a massive cough. Next thing is the community involvement and the transparency. So, like, for example, the gingerbread NFTs that all went down the absolute toilet. The devs here are open and honest. So, they're doing their monthly AMAs. We've got a direct line of communication with them on the Discord. The only reason that I actually came into this Discord was because a friend of mine at work he's really into his NFTs and he really knows his stuff compared to me. Got quite a few on Ethereum and stuff. He said, by the way, Paul, you can now use your ADA to get NFTs. I was like, oh, awesome! I've got some ADA in my Coinbase. Not Coinbase. It was in my. I think it was another wallet. What's it called? Trust wallet, I think it was. And I went on cnft.io for the first time about a month ago, and I said to myself, I'm just going to buy anything. 8 ADA, that was the floor price of everything. And the first thing I came across was the goblin, the orc thing. And I was like, I'm going to buy this just for the sake of it, just to say I've got an NFT. I bought it, and then about 2-3 hours later, I was like, I wonder what this is about. Like, I understand the concept of NFTs, I understand the basis behind it, but what is this project? And that took me down the rabbit hole of understanding what it is that Drunken Dragons is. And then I was like, this looks cool. This is the sort of thing that's right up my street. Like, I can imagine enjoying this. And then within 48 hours, I had my first GMA. I transferred all my crypto into Yoroi, and now I'm in. And that is to do with the transparency right there. Because the second I learned about what the game was, I went on YouTube and I wrote in Drunken Dragons Cardano. It's the first thing I wrote in there, and it came up with a dev blog. And I was like, wow, it's like really early, and they've already got dev blogs. They had 2 up at the time, and I was like, cool, that's awesome. Let me watch them. So I put them in my downloads. I watched them twice, and I was like, nah, this seems like the project for me. You know, Reddit coming on in cosplay, chatting openly about the project. And that's the thing with transparency. And that goes hand in hand with the community involvement. The guys reach out to us in the community and ask for things, but they also are transparent about what they're doing. Obviously, they're not over the top transparent. They're not giving us information all the time to ruin anything, but they are being transparent enough to keep us all excited. First thing that caught your eye was Snow and Ghost, the first NFTs you ever purchased. Oh, nice, mate. Yeah, mine was the orc, like I said. 4 months show, you wait for the main to welcome you into the interviewers. I'm looking forward to seeing what in I actually get. I know you get like a randomly generated one. I'm thinking like what am I going to get? Am I going to get like a castle one? Am I going to get like in the forest one? I think it's all going to be dependent, right? But anyway, let's carry on after all my rambling. There's going to be a lot of rambling for me this evening for the foreseeable future. I might have to get another beer in a minute as well.
We really want to create a product out of love, and we want to create it together with you. So it is not very common for the gaming industry to be so transparent and to be
and that is a key point from what Villic says there. It isn't often that you find companies are really transparent, like the gingerbread thing, for an example, like I said about earlier. And I forgot to go into the point there. They just released their stuff, and then within 48 hours, it just got AWOL. No one knows where they are. Like, there's no videos, no nothing. It's a website and some pictures, and that's it. No context behind it, no backstory, no nothing. Just gone.
Extremely attached to its community and show extremely early on what we're working on. And normally companies, they reserve a lot and then they launch, but we're not gonna do that. We want to go through this adventure together with all of you and with all the new adventurers that join us. So today we actually celebrate. We celebrate the victories of September. What did we achieve on September? I'm very happy to announce that the very thing...
First thing that caught my eye was the tiles and NFT. When I checked out the Discord and got in the GMA pre-sale. Nice, mate. You got some mints. That's what I like to hear. I'm going to skip this little bit because I'm not massively into this. I don't actually stake any of my stuff in there. Again, I'm not like too privy or too knowledgeable and understand exactly how this all works. I understand the basic concept of it and the rewards, etc., but I'm not too sure of the actual full implementation of staking. So I'm not going to lie and pretend like I do just to sound clever, because that wouldn't be the right thing to do. But yeah, I don't really know. So one day, Vinci, you have to explain it to me.
These projects come.
So
community is growing massively.
This is something that's definitely gone up a load. So yeah, that is awesome. And yeah, Vinti shared with me a staked thing saying since the Coin Bureau video, it's got up like 11%. I think just in like less than a week. It's carnage, like mental. But this is the thing here. So when I joined the community. And I've only been in like 3.5, 4 weeks. I can't remember exactly when it was I joined, but it was about just under a month. And the Twitter was on like 4,000 follows. We've had like 2,100 followers now. I think the Twitter is like... Let's have a look. Oh yeah, of course, Mike. Oh yeah, I understand that one. Oh look, there's me there. Look, I'm apparently in there. Yeah, look, 6,278. So they've gone up by like 2,100 or something since I joined. That's like 2.5, 3 weeks. Like, it's carnage. It's great. It's pure growth there, you know. It's sick.
These slides, I actually created them yesterday. So here it says 5,800 followers in Twitter. But actually now we're getting close to the 6,200 followers. And also Discord is growing an amazing job. And
yeah, so again, you guys obviously know these websites, TokenRef, NFT Tools, CNFT. They're all sites we use and enjoy using. And yeah, obviously the 10,000 ones that got minted are sold out. So, you know, you guys done well picking them up. I wish I'd got in. Tweet, I think it's just his accent. Yeah, so another thing, the project was shouted out by Coin Bureau and BitBoy. Obviously, I covered that in the Drunken Dragon Daily. I'm not sure video or the actual scroll. I can't remember which one of the two. Oh, nice, Mike. Good luck, mate. Hope you win something cool. Yeah, so it's featured on... Do you know what? I actually checked out this Gem Explorer, and they're not actually that popular, but I like this graphic. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, BitBoy and Coin Bureau mentioned it, which is pretty sick, really. Again, I'll be completely transparent. I don't watch any crypto YouTube projects other than Drunken Dragon, and obviously edit my own. So that was cool though. Good to get some notoriety around the project, you know, a little bit more eyes on it.
Minutes in the...
And Vledit went to the summit, obviously, in Amsterdam. I only logged in for like a few minutes of this because I got it right at the end because I work both days. Did anyone in the chat actually... anyone in the chat watch for like a good period of time? Like, did you get anything from it? Like, I logged in for like the last few minutes and became one of these little characters and just like walked around the stream for like a few minutes. But Vledit, again, I've been DMing him here and there, and he's said a few little bits about it and stuff. But it was cool to see him there, you know, in his full outfit. You know, can't go wrong there.
A great screen. Like, what the?
And like you say, he met some people there, which was pretty cool. He actually met some of the I think he said that some of these guys like approached him and were like, "Why are you dressed up like you are?" And he said, "Well, I'm the owner of Drunken Dragon Games." And these guys were like, "Yeah, we've actually got some GMAs," which is like, imagine just walking around and meeting up with them. That's pretty sick, really, you know. Mental. You wanted to join, but it's 1 AM your time zone. There was work next day. No, I feel that, Nick. I feel that. You watched them start until Drunken Dragons, then grabbed the last of the cards and bounced. Oh, nice, mate. Yeah, I didn't actually pick up any cards. Like I say, I was at work for the majority of it, so I didn't get a chance, unfortunately, to grab anything.
Actually, to these guys. So for that,
I'm going to skip over my shout out. No one is to see that.
We actually organized a small fan art contest. Of course.
Yeah, again, I'll kind of these random guys, Mike. They just turned up, chatted to him, and yeah. Is what it is. They already bought some. No one cares for GMT plus 2. I'm sorry. I think I'm GMT, but like when it goes to winter, we become GMT here. Right. So yeah, I won't elaborate too much on the art stuff because it's already been done. So I'll kind of scroll through. Enjoyed the Alchemist Lab. These were cool because they were animated. Oh shit.
I want to see.
Who's this
They're
clown?
amazing.
There we
like,
go.
Some of them are truly.
Where was that one? There you go.
Super active.
It's like the one where that it's animated.
And most of these guys, to be honest.
That's the sort of animation I can imagine these GMAs and these pixel tiles having as they're in the inns when they're just standing there. When they're just standing there in the inn, like imagine a tavern maiden with a beer in her hand, you know.
What do you think, Ferraz?
Yeah, it's called the animated ones, right?
Amazing. Like some of them are truly very like inspiring to see like what the.
Yeah, Enkin, of course. The legend that is, I think he's in the chat somewhere.
For example, the dragon.
The Cardano
we
sign,
saw
the Raider sign.
before, that was, I think, that was one of my favorites. Also, like the one, the Arcanum, the art, but also the.
Enkian
memes
back there as well.
They were doing. That was very,
Put
very
in.
funny. The one you posted right there.
This was a cool one, so yeah, I'll elaborate a little bit more on this one. I know they spoke about it on there. And I said I wasn't going to get into the art, but you know, it's here now, so I'll chat a bit about it. But yeah, we were chatting one evening. I think it was like a Friday evening, maybe 3 weeks ago. On the Friday night, Enkin was talking about doing a weed slime, the herbaceous mead slime. We all came together and threw our sort of 2 pence in and said, "Oh yeah, put this in. Yeah, put this in." Someone was like, "Yeah, put this in," and we all came up together. My contribution was number 420. That was my contribution to the artwork, which is, I suppose, a minor part of it, but a really important part of it as well. But yeah, so it's like one of the sort of like slimes getting a bit higher. So yeah, of course, Enki and
It's like
Go to
and
Discord
Saf's doing
and
their awesome. Enki, and if you don't know, and Safs are now working part-time, I believe part-time, I might be wrong, it is part-time, on the art for the project, of course. Congratulations you guys. I know I've said it to you personally, both in DMs anyway, but yeah, awesome work.
This one as well is awesome. So he.
Yeah, I like this one. I actually enjoyed this one. When I saw this one, I was like, that's sick, you know. The King of Valhalla, though, I think that should be just changed to Vimtir the King, because he's now number 1, right? 001 Vimtir. Top of the list. And I said I know you're busy, Enki and Safs, but when you get time, you need to get Terahertz the Herald in there. Number what number should I actually? 42, because this is the meaning of life, and then me as a herald in there. When you've got 5 minutes, my own little pixel tile. That's what I request.
This one.
You don't actually have to do that. I'm only joking. Or am I?
All
I
right.
think I have a little bit of a delay, but man, Substar really. No man, it's
Yeah,
So
so
what
number
is
one. Number one was Enkian. Yeah, I should do 69, but it's too memey for me. I've got to do 42. Or my lucky number always used to be 9 for some reason. Not if there's one of one, Dan. And what I'm going to do, boys and girls, is I'm going to take like a 15-second break to go and grab another beer. So, BRB. In like 15 seconds. Don't worry, I'm back. Nick's counting. I think I've done well there for the time I was gone. But you got banged out by the yes, it is Vimtir. I know you like your OCD self. The reason that it is like that is because the webcam overlay was 16:9, and to fit the window inside there, I had to kind of manipulate it a tiny little bit, but I did it to the point where it could still be readable. And all I really need to do is kind of actually edit what I should do is edit the size of the window to the size of the webcam border, but to make you happy, I kept the bottom here of the webcam at the same bottom as the big webcam that's around on the right, so I had to make a trade-off. But it's not meant to be stretched, but I had no choice, so it is what it is. So sorry. But yeah, Vim made sorry, not Vim. Enkim made Pillar of the Community, which featured so many of the different people that were in the actual community. And yeah, well, Vimtier complained that the window wasn't big enough, so I went and made it big enough. But then I had to compensate for the width and the size of it. So yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. Yeah, there's all different people. And again, you can check this out in the fan art section of the Discord, so I won't kind of zoom into it now because the quality won't be that great anyway, because obviously stream buffer / 1080p / me being useless. But you can see here there was lots of different sort of little Easter eggs on there. My one was third from the top, so I was quite close to the top. Of course, there's this legend here at the top. But yeah, that was the one that won, and I think that kind of encompasses all the things that we spoke about earlier. Yeah, no, I can zoom in it, but it's still going to be like trash quality because of the stream. Like, that's what you're getting. And that's just because the stream. That's not because the tile was trash. Enkin done an absolutely fantastic job here. Like I say, all the guys from the community, Jovi, myself, Vimtier, Vladik, Ferras. You can kind of see the how everyone's kind of come together and made this community kind of what it is. There you go, back to 100. But yeah, great work, Enkin. Like I said, yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be good, yeah. If you go into the Discord, go into the suggestion section, whack it in there. Definitely whack it in there, because it'd be nice to have it in the game. Even if it's like a waypoint. A waypoint would be cool. Just have it like as a known place, you know. I think someone's messaged me in Discord and said, "Newsflash. Missing £47 in Squire for his Pixel Series 1 set. Selling the set when floor is 3276 ADA. I don't really get that. Oh, someone's selling a full set, looks like. Fair play. And Enkin just posted me. So, thank you, Enkin, for sharing me out. I can try and be cool sometimes. Yeah. Waypoint location would be a good chat because you'll be a tower that everyone can see. You know, like in Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you got like the sort of big towers coming out. Like one of them, that'd be cool. Right. Let's carry on.
Special about this one is that every single square there and every character is a reference to one of the members of the community, and I mean, this is just perfect. This is exactly what I wanted that it will start happening when we created this project. I didn't expect it to happen so fast.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, we seem to have matured as a community so much quicker than all of the other sort of token Discords or projects that I've seen. Like, it's almost like this community have been together for like years, even though it's been like 2 months. Yeah, and I've only been part of it for nearly half of that, and it's just it almost seems more mature than everything else that I've seen around.
But just watching this made me so happy. Innkeepers.
So we've got an update here. So yeah, multicultural adventurers of the Drunken Dragon. So we got an announcement of Excuse me, I'm going to burp again. Yeah, I think it is vintage. And do you know what the problem is? I don't think enough people know about it for what it is. I think if people realise what it was, I think that's the thing. People don't massively understand the concept of it yet because they've not really seen any sort of work, any sort of games in action and stuff. So I think that I think that's the thing. People understood the kind of potential that it has because it's not just Wen Lambo. It is pure people into this because it is what it is with the game and the NFTs and the chat. It'd be great if it kind of took off, but in a way that we attract more people like ourselves, like all you 10 guys in the chat and the 3,000 in the Discord. 95% of us want to be part of this for the game, for the adventure, for hanging out with each other, for getting to know each other and the community. We're not in it for instant money. Some people are, obviously, but in this case, we want more people like ourselves to be in part of it. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, I couldn't afford the petrol, even though there's no petrol in the UK at the bloody moment, but you know, they don't have a dedicated community manager at the moment, I don't think, Dan. I presume that's something they're probably going to have in the future. We'll see. I wish, Mike, I wish. I tell you what, if this video gets to like 500 views maximum, I'll be happy. Some of my old videos got quite a few 100,000 likes, and my old Daisy ones, but not for a long time now. But yeah, so the team was kind of changed up a little bit. We saw the addition of Killican, Luke, Enkian, and Saf. Saf and Enkian being people that I speak to pretty regularly in the Discord anyway. So obviously shout out to those guys, and everyone else's art kind of got shared on there. But the good thing that I enjoyed about the dev blog, which is I'll come to in a minute, is we've got to learn a little bit more about each of the members of the Innkeeper team. For you, Dan, Innkeepers being the moderators of the Discord, but then also the art team as well. Would you trade an elf bartender and a maiden 4K bundle? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Mike, so me and Daniel Anderson, as you can see here in the chat, one of my close friends from senior school and college. He now lives in Tennessee, was in California, moved over there like, I don't know, it feels like 20 years ago. I think it's about 17 years ago. 16, 17 years ago. Me and him played Daisy together for ages, as well as my mate Jet, who was in the chat earlier on as well. We used to stream it on Twitch until the god-awful hours of the morning. But yeah, Daisy was a game that kind of got me into streaming, really. Yeah, it's true, Enkian. Can't say enough nice things about team members, friendly and easy to work with. I've not met one abrasive or awful person yet. Not one.
Of the sales that we did of right now actually working.
So here we go, we met Endops, again, someone who I've had a little bit of communication with, Innkeeper and Amigo in the Makers team, full stack mobile software developer, 4 years experience, helped set up Discord auction system, which I've not used yet, but I know it's quite successful, working on the project's art pipeline and content manager, currently 500 different beers, checked in on the Untapped, so I'm presuming Untapped's an app that you use to kind of log your beers. Has he had an Amstel? My favourite. I know Vedic probably would have done because he's from Amsterdam, or he lives in Amsterdam, should I say. Yes, the thing is, Mike, my geography is nil point. It's terrible. So Dan might be able to know where you are, but I've got no idea. He was in Cali for about 12, 13 years. Maybe more than that, so.
On the project art pipeline.
So Epsilon, again, I've not really spoken to Epsilon too much. Project manager, bachelor's degree, 9 years experience. He loves tabletop games. Game designer, and he implemented quite a few of the bots, which are pretty decent, you know. Art pipeline, content management, and game design.
So he also worked really hard on several of the Discord bots.
Shu, again, someone who I've had a little bit of a chat with. Full stack mobile developer, 3 years experience, helped to step up facilities and escrow auction services. So yeah, the actual escrow service, I've not used it again, but I'm aware that it's decent. Guinness fresh from kegs and iron tastes better than cans. Now that is true. See, I've been to Dublin with my wife for our second or third anniversary, I think it was. So it was a long time ago, 12 years. And you had to do the classic thing of going to the Guinness factory, even though I'm pretty sure it's not actually where they make it. But yeah, going to the top of that and getting a pint of fresh Guinness was great. It was so nice. I do like a Guinness.
He helped
Yeah, so yeah, RPG bots. So I've not played the RPG bot game, but I understand it's quite popular and people like it. So
create some of the first content.
and he's doing content management along with Endops, which is cool. Shout out to you, Shu. Thanks for the chats and the shares on Twitter.
Gaming community.
Appointment again, someone who I've had a chat with here and there on Discord. I think was it Endops or Appointment who made me the. It was Appointment, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Appointment's the guy who actually made me the herald inside the Drunken Dragon. So that was very nice of him. I don't know if it was his suggestion, but yeah, it was Appointment who did like the he kind of welcomed me in and gave me some platform to be who I do what I do. So that was cool. So yeah, lover of fantasy, creative writing, gaming community, and crypto. Of course, we are all into all of the those things. I'm guessing in here, gaming community and crypto. Facilitate collaboration with CNFT tools and bots, helping manage channels. Create the Drunken Dragons guides. Very important there. Some of those guides are actually really, really useful. A Drunken Scholar helping create lore. So he's doing some of the lore stuff. And then Innkeeper, I've found the amazing, the community amazing, with every like-minded fantasy and crypto lover coming together under our guildmaster to welcome new adventurers to the Drunken Dragons. He's kind of like the guy who welcomes people in and gives them the sort of start that they need into the game, into the project. And I'm guessing that's something made for him. The dragon there, I'm presuming.
Unfungible Tuesday episode.
Oh shit.
Crypto, so exactly
Wrong
what
one.
we are.
Herald again. Yeah, shout out to Appointment, because without him, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Well, I would probably still be doing it, but I wouldn't have got the sort of recognition. So appreciate that. Appreciate that, Appointment. If you're watching and or gonna watch later on, I got you, bro. Thank you for shouting out.
He helped negotiate.
And then we've got Quantum again, someone who I've had a few chats with here and there. PNG connoisseur, so that means he likes his images. He's from Texas, so again, not too far from you, Dan. Loves anime, crypto, games, dramas, and all food. I've never watched any anime or K-dramas, and that's, I don't know if that's something that I should say here, because most people do like that, but I've never ever watched anything animation. It's not my thing. But games and crypto, I'm down for that. But yeah, hey Quantum, shout out to you, my friend. Again, Vitally, I've not had too much to do with Vitally, but SEO specialist with an internet marketer, so he knows what he's doing. Business owner of 10 years experience to help D&D community grow. So I suppose he could be seen as like a community person, if that's the role we're looking at. Working on press release distribution, spreading the word of D&D. Like he says here, Drunken Dragon's got an amazing community, and everyone's truly going to be part of something great. And a shout out to obviously Vledic and Ferris for putting this whole thing together. So what we got next? Who we got next?
Then again, I told you there was.
I think they missed someone here. Yeah, cheers, Mike. I've actually contemplated, like, does it need to be that often? Because I was doing, like, I was contemplating doing a video every day, but it's just impossible for me with my life, like with my kid and my work and just things I've got going on. I play football, I like running. I've got so much stuff on that I just don't have time to do it every day. But I will do one thing per day. That's like something that I will do. So even if it's just a graphic and a few posts here and there about different things, I'll do one thing per day, graphic minimum. I was contemplating changing it to Drunken Dragon Weekly and doing like a daily post with the scroll, but then doing like a 1 weekly video. I think that's probably what I'll do in the future. Like do like every Wednesday, do like a weekly roundup, because that might be a bit more reasonable. Because if I'm just doing daily updates every day, and like I've been struggling like to try and find news. I've been going in the tavern and being like, anyone got any cool pickups? Anyone got any news for me? And the only reason I got the art early from Vladik was because I messaged him and said, look, you got anything to share with me for the Drunken Dragon today? The Drunken Dragon Daily. He was like, cool, have this. And I was like, well, tell you what, if anything cool comes up in the future you want to share to me, you share it to me. So yeah, that was the thinking there.
Articles that were published. Now
we've got Safster, Enkin, and Luke.
Introducing the Silver Hammer.
So Luke, again, is someone who I haven't actually spoken to here. Yeah, I'm thinking that Mike could do 1 weekly vid. 1 week roundup with additional notice for any big games. Yeah, I think that's it, Enkin. I think I'm going to do the scroll every day for generic news, like the a daily scroll with the floor prices and little tidbits of information like updates about the amount of followers we've got. You know, just the real basic stuff that I can kind of. I've got the default template on Photoshop. Go in, edit the numbers, upload it into the Herald, and then 1 weekly video just to kind of talk about everything that's going on in the week. Maybe like a 5-10 minute video. But I'm thinking, oh yeah, I forgot to say, I'm going to be doing an interview with Vladik next Thursday night. I think it is, yeah. I think it's going to be 9 PM next Thursday night. It won't be live on here, but it will be on YouTube at some point. So I'm going to do the interview with him next Thursday. I've got a few questions to ask him that I've planned myself. Try and get some more information for you all. Probably be about an hour to an hour and a half long with Vladik, and then I'll put that out probably within 24 hours of doing it. I've got to edit it and make the audio sound better and, you know, sync it all up. But yeah, that'd be cool to actually get in and chat with him one-to-one. Ask him a few intimate questions. Dig deep and find out a little bit more about him. So yeah, Luke is a 2D digital artist. A strong focus on the gaming industry. He makes art. Makes you feel like a god who creates and destroys worlds just like him, which is, I guess, what Nick's alluding to here. Better it not feel like destroying the world you build as devs. Fair play, fair play.
So first,
and this is some of his art here. So you can see here, it's kind of steeped in, I mean, it looks like sort of RPG-ish games. It looks like there's a Game Boy there. Almost looks Zelda-like, like an undead Zelda almost character. Maybe like Zidane from Final Fantasy 9 almost, like the sort of the view. That looks like Breath of the Wild sort of graphics. Then sort of more pixel arty and more RPG-like. But that's cool. That's a sort of aesthetic that I see the game being, like this one just here, and this one here.
And he's already essentially full time.
And then we've got Safs again.
We have Safstar. You might know him from the community and from the fan art. We actually invited him to start working part-time and eventually full-time.
There we go. Part-time and eventually full-time. I think that's the same for Enkin as well. Trained classically in the art of watercolour and 3D animation. Pixel art hobbyist that is chasing the childhood high of Saturday morning Super Nintendo sessions. Fantastic. Who wouldn't want to chase that?
In the project. So we're super happy to have him as well. So I told you guys, we want to develop this with you. This means that I will be really happy to start recruiting through time directly from the community itself.
And I think that's the thing, like what Philip was saying, like you've got 3,000 people in a Discord. 3,000. How can you not pick 15, 20 people from there that have got talent that can help out? And that is an example with Safs and Enki, the two people that got picked up from the community. It's a perfect pool of people because they already know about the game and they're part of it. You haven't got to recruit externally. You got some. It's likely you got some great people that are kind of sitting right under your nose.
So here's some of his work. as you can see from all the fan art that he.
All the ones from the. I think so. Is there a way for the community to influence the plot? I think so. I think if you anything that you can think of that you like the sound of, just whack it in the suggestions. If you've got any cool stories to write, if you've got any things you want to implement in the game, just whack it in the community, in the suggestions. I think it is the suggestions. Hold on, yeah, suggestions inbox. That's what I put my my question about music and stuff in there a long while ago. And if they get answered, they'll get put in the voting section, and people can either like or dislike it, based on how the community feels about it. So.
He did in the last weeks. Really productive and extremely.
And then finally, we've got some guy called Enki. I don't know who that is. Just skip over it. I'm joking. Of course, the legend that is Enki. And so, again, I've had quite a good chat with Enki and here and there on the Discord. He's someone that I've probably spoken to one of the most with Vimtir and others. But yeah, worked his own creative projects as a writer, artist, and occasional musician for nearly a decade. Moderately successful run with Flash games. So yeah, he's got some games that are actually available on Steam. Tower of Enki being available, and Mutagenesis: The New World. That's his little logo that he designed himself. And
applies
legend.
To this person here, Enkian, a point in the past.
And there you go. This is an example of the sort of work to be expected from Enkian. You know, awesome looking 2D and 3D art. Got a book come out. I didn't actually realise it was a book, Enkian. If you're still in the chat, where did the name Enkian come from? Where did you think about it? Like, where did you get it from? But it's already got that experience in making, publishing, and creating his own games. So, I mean, who better to have working on a game with the art style, this sort of art here being like a 2D, looks like a side scroller. Already got that sort of framework in mind about how to work it, and with the art that he made as well. It's fantastic. You keep it up, my friend. You keep it up. Vladik, the one, the only, the man drinking from his horn. You know, because why not? Way to go, Galeno Enki's platform flashback guys turned into an in-game race called Enki. Yeah, nice, I get you. Yeah, nice and easy to do that. So 10 years of experience developing back-end software, so he's a very intelligent man, a lot more clever than I ever will be. And he loves, make sure that it's in capital letters to prove it, he loves fantasy, blockchain and video games. I love fantasy, I love video games. I like blockchain. I wouldn't say I love it because I don't really fully grasp and understand the intricacies of it, but I like it enough to be part of it, so why not?
Like this team, not just because I'm in it, and I have like a huge ego, but also because this team is a team that is gonna be creating the lore of the game. One of the big objectives that I think we haven't really compelled is.
So Legend, again, I'm looking forward to speaking to him next Thursday, 6 days away. Yeah, I think you're right there, Mike. It kind of encompasses all the things that are popular nowadays, but also with themes that are liked by everyone.
That we want to create some extensive, deep fantasy lore, and I really want to share with you guys what we're creating. I'm really excited about this part. I told you I'm a dungeon master, and I really want us to create a universe with gods, continents, regions, races, stories, and well, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about in due time to create.
So I'm gonna be totally honest with you all, and I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons. I know, shocking, isn't it? I look like the prime sort of person that should be playing Dungeons and Dragons with my Iron Maiden t-shirt and my holes in my ears and my metal in my face and my crap beard. Seems that way. Drunken Dragons is the way I kind of see it. Yeah, I've never actually played the game. I should do, really, because it's fun by all accounts, but I've never actually played it. But he's a dungeon master, Relic, so he kind of understands the sort of importance of the lore, the fantasy, the way that the game needs to be, needs to feel, and needs to kind of have impact and stuff. So you got someone there who is like aware, you know, that's the main thing, aware of what it needs. It's not just it's a passion point, you know. I'm Sammy Lincoln in the live. Thanks for letting him know, Stunken Deemer. So yeah, so appointment's going to be working on some of the lore as well as doing his doing his innkeeper stuff. Reads fantasy novels. 5 years he wanted to write grand fantasy lore, so work with Ferris, you know. Yeah, I use D&D as well to be honest with him too. I think some people use D&D. I think it's just Drunken Dragons. Suppose you could write drunk without the E and just the N, dragons. I don't know how it works. Anyway.
Together, right? Of course, appointment and about this.
So this is something I don't really know too much about, LL.
Also, super important, our team with right now one single lone wolf, the Mountain Worgen Kings, with Elale, which is our senior Unreal dev. Of course.
So obviously, you'll know a lot more about this Enkian than I will. Obviously, Unreal Engine is it's a platform you can use to create games. And I'm going to presume, again, this is a pure presumption, so you might have to enlighten me a little bit more. Unreal, you can develop for iOS and Android using the Unreal Engine. Is that correct? Because I'm going to presume that's what they're using now to actually make the kind of basis of the game to then expand it into a market game like Steam Market and other. Okay. So, LL, again, I don't know who this is in regards to. I've not spoken to him ever or seen him in the Discord. But he works in 3D modelling, VR games and regular games. He loves to learn and put his heart into programming. What can I say? Making games is fun for me. I mean, what more do you want than someone who makes games and they enjoy it? I mean, that's a dream, right? And that was some of the games he's made there. So again, that looks like a VR. These three here look like VR sort of style games, but this one here looks like an iOS game of some kind with it's like a turret shooter, top down sort of game. That's the sort of thing in regards to style of game that we are going to be looking at here with the future of the Drunken Dragons.
Several of these collaborators, Hammerbyte has been amazing with us. You should search in the web Hammerbyte. They're a game development as a service company, and it's just been amazing.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, another nice guy. Again, I've not had much to do with him, unfortunately, but there's no one bad here, I don't think. It looks that way, Nick. It's going to be on the Android Play Store. It'll be on the iOS App Store as the first of the iterations of the game, as in like the one for Drunken Dragon Inns, and then when Inns and Quests come out, I believe again it's going to be first on mobile and then going to move to potentially desktop and console later down the line, as far as I'm aware. Some sort of noise outside, it's weird. There's a fox of some kind knocking about.
To work with them.
Anyway.
Passionate about.
And then of course we've got Ferras, who we've all met in the blogs. I don't see too much about him. Excuse me. Yeah, only mobile first. I believe it's going to be iOS and Android first. There's some carnage noise going on outside. They could bootstrap a trading marketplace into that range. I think that's a plan as well, Dan. As in, like, you'll be able to buy from the store, if you will. There's going to be a Series 2, the Pixel tiles that are going to be coming out. So if they had their own store when that comes out, that'd be sweet, you know. That'd be a cool extra. You haven't got to rely on sort of secondary marketplaces if there's their own marketplace built into it. So Ferras, concept art, illustration, animation expert, 8 years working on the gaming industry, sees the future of video games not only as a main source of entertainment but as the ultimate form of art. Fantastic.
About video games because it's
that's his stuff there. So as you can see, you've got some of the lower fire stuff, the bitty stuff, as well as like the actual kind of like full JRPG looking sort of artwork as well, which is sweet. And again, I've not spoken to Ferris much, or I've not spoken to Ferris at all, but I know some of you guys have, and everyone has said that Ferris and Vladik are both excellent people, and from what I've met of Vladik, he's a top guy, a top human being, you know. Yeah, he's the art wizard. He is the art wizard. That art there, I can't obviously zoom into it too well because it'll go all pixelated, but that art there with the little sort of mage under the tree looks so good. It looks so sick.
but
Oh my god, stop.
And then we've got May Teask as well, who is a 2D artist. A lovely, fluffy white cat there as well. Experienced and self-motivated illustrator, also creating animatics and UI design in the video game industry. She loves anime, again, something I've never ever watched in my life. I know someone that's part of this subculture and this genre of game should be into anime and should be into Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm into neither. Video games and cats. I mean, I've not got any cats, but who doesn't like cats? Cats are cool.
Stop it.
all right, following with my desk. She's also she's also
Maybe.
great to the
Maybe, Nick.
artist. Just check out some of the stuff that she has created. I also encourage you to search in the web for my desk and follow her in Instagram. We're also very happy to have such a talented artist here with us.
Yeah, that stuff looks cool, you know. That one there reminds me of that yummy thing that's really doing the rounds and is popular at the moment. That's kind of like really in at the moment, that sort of art style. Sort of like it's cartoony but RPG, but also could be like a TV series. Then you've got the sort of that almost looks like children's book art, if you know what I mean. If you've got like a child book, that looks like the art that you get in there. I think that's League of Legends, right? As well. And that reminds me of, what's that game? The sort of like the turn-based, not turn-based, it's like it's a game where I think there was like a figgy one. Yeah, Axie Infinity, like that's what the bottom left is one. Kind of reminds me of the one with the picnic. Yeah, I agree. I've not played Axie Infinity, but I know about it. So yeah, it reminds me of that. Oh, what is the game? It's they had like a Walking Dead version of it. Oh, I'm triggered now. There's like a series of Telltale ones. That's it. Telltale games. That's it. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. That reminds me of like Telltale games. These ones here. Yeah, you got it, Dan. You got it.
Happy to have such a talented artist here with us. Also, one of the...
We know this guy's cool. We know that Killican's cool because he's got a Jackson of some kind, you know, with some sort of LEDs knocking about around him and long hair. So he's got to be cool, right? Yeah, that's it, Dan. Digital artist, musician, and game dev, puzzles, RPG, simulators, aficionado.
The recruits that started this week is Killer Kun, which is also someone deeply passionate about fantasy universes and also an epic artist. So we're also very lucky to have him. there's one image that we'll show later that he actually drew as well. He's extremely talented. So I'm really happy that we have been able to recruit so many strong, well-abled adventurers to the Drunken Dragon.
Yeah, it's a very good point actually, Drunken Dima. I think this is Métis Insta. Yeah, it's got to be. Alright, cool. So, from Mexico. That's cool. I think Vedic's from Mexico, right? I think the deer had 3 eyes, Nick. Yeah, cool. So yeah, it looks like JRPG sort of stuff. Ugh. Get baited by Instagram. I'm not logging in here. I can't be bothered. But you get to a certain point and it absolutely bangs you out. But no, you can see the art style there anyway. You know, fantastic looking art there. And I imagine that the sort of art they're looking for is this sort of stuff. And that's the game they've got out, which is Skydive Adventure, Flying Wing Parachute. So that is like pure Axie Infinity looking to me. It's kind of like a fast Sonic, if you will, but this game is too fast for me. It looks like the sort of game that would trigger me. That's awesome though. To make that sort of art is, yeah, sick, Dan. You're not wrong there. Matey, you smashed it. Yeah, it looks well clean, right? And we've got End Up Shoe and Epsilon.
Content fast in the future, right? We're waiting, and the reason why you came to see what we've been working on in the last month. Huge disclaimer. Remember, everything is work in progress. We're being super transparent.
Very well.
Nothing will look the same once we launch the actual games. We'll be constantly iterating. We'll be constantly improving. This is for you to also give us feedback. Let us know what you think. Let us know. Always be constructive, respectful to the artists, to the game developers. But we're very excited to show you what we've done basically in 3 weeks, and not with everyone here because a lot of these recruits are really new. So I'm really happy to tell you that in the last 3 weeks, only basically with Maite, with Ferraz, and with Ale, we've been able to create a lot, and we're already, letting that snowball fall with all these new recruits that we have.
I'm sorry, I just like in the chat they are like cheering for Jovi. I think his slide is all the way at the end of the.
Oh yeah, they missed Jovi's. Sorry, Jovi. Obviously, I don't know why I'm apologising. I've done nothing wrong. But yeah, he missed his slide out, which we'll look at later. So we looked at the lore, and this got leaked in the actual the chat a little while ago. All the different sort of areas within the game. I want the castle inn. If I'm honest with you, that's the inn that I'm feeling. The big castle boy.
From.
And then this is like kind of the viewpoint of the pixel tiles, how they'll look inside the game. Yeah, F for Jovi in chat. Let's give him some Fs. Poor old Jovi. Yeah, this is how the pixel tiles will look kind of in game, obviously facing each other. They've got their own little mark on the grid. Looking fantastic, really. It's gonna be cool to see these like animated. Yeah, you're right. Drunken Dima. That's a tongue twister. That is sometimes, you know. Yeah, Valia is the name of the area. It reminds me a little bit of the Skyrim map, like how vast it could potentially be. Yeah, Dan, wait till you see the next bit. So, that's how the actual the layout's going to be. This, Dan, is how the game is eventually going to look, just the inns. So, that's going to be like the actual inn itself. Wait until you see the lore and what they're expanding. I can't wait to say anything other than that. I'm very hyped. Yeah, I can imagine inking. I imagine it's deep full of stuff. So, obviously, they elaborated a lot more on this inn here. So, I'll just go through a few things. So, if other players come to your inn, then their little stamp is kind of displayed here on the little like check-in board, if you will. Some weapons here. These, Dan, and to people who don't know, are NFTs. So, your table, beer barrels, bar, rug, hearth, etc. They are NFTs that are you could buy for like 8 ADA now, but they were part of the Pixel Tiles original purchases, not the GMAs, just Pixel Tiles. These are the things you can add in there. Yeah, exactly, mate. I'm not too sure about all of these little intricacies here, like the board and the little stairwell almost here. Obviously, it looks like there's an upstairs portion, and little pots on the floor, and a little bookshelf, another little hearth there. But there will be non-fungible EQ for basic survival. Yes, correct. Stuck. Nick, sorry. Well, if you have 50 PTs, do you choose what and where it goes in the inn? So we'll come to that, Stuck and Dima. There's a little graphic showing how it goes. Yeah, Ferris is a wizard. No, you're not wrong there. But yeah, these are all non-fungible tokens. This adventurer's table, wine bar, etc., and you can kind of move them around as you kind of want to. But if you have got 50 pixel tiles, I suppose as long as there's space for them on that grid that was seen here, that each are going to presume that, for example, a table may take up an 8x8. Maybe make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that section there might be taken up by a table, and I presume there's going to be blocks on the floor that you can then put things on.
The final form, we're actually gonna propose some alternative styles to how the adventurers look like, so they might change a bit. As I told you, this is a very iterative process.
You'll be able to, you can style the right.
There was a lot of focus on this, obviously, and this was the main focus of the chat. So they were talking about all the different intricacies around it and the different rooms and the way that adventurers can move around in. And again, I think this is going to be static for the first iteration, and then it's going to go to having NFTs. Literally, if you've got a tavern maid, and she will literally walk around the inn, clear up beers, take the beer behind the counter, serve the beer, and then a player character will go up to the inn, pick up the beer, go back to their table. It'll be like an actual fully fledged sort of, that they'll not talk to each other, if you know what I mean, but they will become dynamic. That's by all accounts. They're going to be they're going to be animated to just walk around and have set things they do. Walk to here, for example, organise some shit, walk back. Someone wants a beer, bring over beer, go back. Just real default basic actions like NPCs. They are literally NPCs. However, some of the fungible tokens you can take out on a quest with you, like the Orcs and the Paladin and other different things. So if I go to here, Dan, and show you. This is, I spelled it wrong already. What? Drunken Dragon. Help if I could do it here. So if we go to here, for Dan and people that don't know, if we go down to the collection, so there's going to be this table, for example. Yeah, that's it, Dan. So you've got tables, hearth, which is going to give you light, beer barrels to serve beer, again warmth and light, tavern. There's going to be a shield. There's going to be an orb, Of course, the ever popular Tavern Maiden. Slimes going along the floor. But these characters, Dan, and everyone, like a guard, a master sorcerer, a ranger, a bard, when you send out your GMA, a GMA being one of the 10,000 ones that can't die, you could also send out, for example, Elven Bartender, Swordmaster Noctis. You could send out a Necromancer with them, but those Necromancer has a chance to die, and it is a fungible token. It could die, and then its corpse will kind of disappear, and you'll get a small tombstone in your inn. So there could be a tombstone just like up here, and it will say like Necromancer. And because they are limited, there are 700 of these exist. Imagine if you've got 5 left and you've got one of them. Think of the value of that on the marketplace, especially if they're quite powerful and they've died on an epic quest and you need them for that. That could be worth like serious money in the future. But I will presume, again, pure presumption, speculation, that if you have a Necromancer in the next slide where they kind of show the animations, that Necromancer could be in the inn, just walking about, got default things that he does. Maybe walks up to the fire, gets warm, goes and sits down, eats some food, just walks about doing its thing, and then you can go up to him and say, right, we're going out on a quest now, you've got this GMA going with you, this one going with you, this one, go and help him out. And he'll go with the potential that he could die, and I believe there'll be a warning that he could die, and then you can choose whether you think it's worth sending him out. But because of course that one's going to be good at magic, that one's going to be good at healing, that one's going to be good at close range damage, good at fighting, another one that's like a rogue, good at casting spells, good at keeping the inn. I need to get an innkeeper. If anyone wants to send me an innkeeper, my Euro link's down below, because that Tavern Maiden is not gonna be able to function without an innkeeper. Guard, of course, the Tavern Maiden, and just like, you know, other non-fungible things, small quest board, Ghost, which is a dog, and obviously Snow the Unwise, obviously a little ode to Game of Thrones, Samurai, Paladin Squire. I've got a Paladin Squire to send out. Incarnation of Love. No one knows what it's going to be for yet, 100%. There's a few things we don't know what it's going to be for, and that's the first NFT that I ever bought right there. The Orc Hunter, 8 Ada. GG. Anyway, let's carry on.
Seen amount of
A tavern,
this
even they like.
So this is like another view. This showed us what it's like seasonally. I'm guessing this is sort of like a summer night. That one looks like more of a winter night. But gives us a clue of the sort of what we're gonna hopefully be looking at, and what the guys are gonna be achieving.
Light and nighttime will be
of a
That's the one I want. That's the inn I want. I want the pure mage tower is what I want. I want people to have to walk up fucking tons of flights of stairs just to get up there, and then when they get there, it's nice and comfortable for them.
humans, and with art.
So let's get to the main portion for A, you Dan, and B for people who haven't seen it yet. So this is how, and again, Enki might have to enlighten me a little bit. Is this using the Unreal Engine as it is to display this next part? Is this Unreal Engine style? I'm not sure it is, but you, again, like me, I know nothing about game dev. But Dan, you can see here.
Interacting, so you'll see here that
This is, again, they said this is obviously a very, very, very alpha. But you can see, imagine this flooring here. Is this flooring here? It kind of shows you how the things are being put in around. So let's have a watch.
watching, and I'll change
Nice, Duckendema.
here. So we're probably watching right now Alex's screen. So Ale, you
Unity.
can start
That's it.
interacting. So you'll see here that
Cool, you know,
well,
mate. I don't.
this is a very simple inn that we create, just a square. Eventually, it's going to be more interesting as we showed. But the idea
Yeah,
is that
definitely,
you
Mike.
have your collection of pixel tiles.
And you can see here, look, it looks like you're just dragging them into the window that you have available.
You know, as we said and promised, you'll be able to place them around. um, build a beautiful diorama. As we said, the very first Drunken Dragon Inns is about using your collectibles to display them, right? To create.
And yeah, just so the sort of 8 to 10 people that are here that are going to be aware of it. There's going to be 2 games that come out: Drunken Dragon Inns, which is this that is being shown here, and this that is shown here, just to display your non-fungible tokens and fungible tokens. That iteration of the game's coming out end of this year, early next year. It's purely to show off. That is it. It's to house your NFTs and show them off. Drunken Dragon Inns and Quests is going to be what comes in 2023, I believe, is the ETA of that.
The alpha, which we're expecting to have at the end of this year, it's gonna be mostly this experience, but way much more refined, with the current pixel tiles. The adventurers, they won't interact. They'll be like statues, like just
Like
now.
I say, static at the moment.
But there's already gonna be a game for you to enjoy your current pixel tiles, right?
So he's dragging it there to the left
that
window, then
will
implement them in
become
the game.
foundations for the games to come and for what is to come, right?
Yeah, Dad,
So
I think
here,
it's down the line, yeah.
We have the menu with furniture and the adventurers separately. You'll be able to browse it, order it, etc. We'll place the furniture. We'll want to bring some. So we're
That's the thing, yeah, Nick.
doing
Right in the next year.
something, really cool, which is 2D over 3D. So the world is actually 3D. So we can use some stuff like dynamic lighting, like.
There you go, Dan. We can use some stuff like dynamic lighting.
Eventually, there'll be like shadow casting. There's a lot of really cool stuff that we can do with modern game engine technology. But yeah, maybe Ale, you can place a bunch of adventurers and zoom them in, just to appreciate.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, Mike. My knowledge levels are very low. Yeah, that's it, Dan, yeah.
Nice.
As I told you, this is extremely early. This is I mean, just a couple of weeks. Remember, we'll be working really hard for the next years, but I think this is already pretty cool. All right, thank you, Ale, for sharing your work. Some excitement. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys have liked that. Then again,
So, like, yeah, I think that kind of showcases the sort of real core of what it is. So, it's going to be the first iteration of the game is going to be that collectible thing. It is going to be just simply showcasing, showing off to your friends. What I'm quite interested in is within that. So we've got the game. Imagine the game is on your phone now, Android, iOS, whatever it is. Could you add friends in the game? Like, I could add Vimtir as a friend in the game if I make my profile and log into my account. And then I can click on my friend and I can see what his in looks like. That would be a cool feature. If I could have my... like, literally, the game as it is there, as much as it is kind of like real starting out, but imagine this, right? And have that as... add a personality in real life. That could be possible. That could be cool. But imagine this here. I'm on my phone. I've got terahertz's in. And I can see it on my phone in front of me. And it looks like this, for example. I can add a friend by their friend ID number, so it could be the email address, it could be the name of that character in game. And then I can add that friend and I can click on his name if he's online. And not visit his in as in any of my characters and go to his in, but I can just view his in. I can see what it looks like. That'd be cool. I could just see what it actually looks like, and people could then go into the chat, and we could have like a separate Discord channel saying share your ins, and you could then go and people could post in there, and actually you could see you could see other people's ins, like a showcase. That'd be sick. Friends list and showcase ins. There's my suggestion. I'm not going to put it in there because I'm lazy. One of you guys can do it for me. Add a friend, showcase in, or it could be an ID number. You can have like your in could be like an actual ID number. So it could be like terahertz.857498766125, which is an address which will take you to a web page that showcases your in, either live or just like a 2D picture of it. That'd be sweet. Obviously, I'm presuming down the line, like down the line, it's going to have that ability to go and visit the other person's in, like send your characters to there to get replenished or what have you. So that's a good thought, just to showcase people's in. And next we have the season 2 of the seems that way, Big Jim. Yeah, that's the thing, Taylor. There's like, yeah, like what you said, Dan. That'd be cool. Like license Conan, license some sort of character that like could be like a sort of mythical MMO sort of character that everyone knows, like an RPG character or like a TV series character, like you say, like Conan or something. Get them in the game as like an NPC. That'd be cool. Like offers quests and stuff, and it's like maybe a rare fungible token, for example, or non-fungible token. I think, like you said, this goes a long way to help the community see they are serious and not a rug pull. Exactly. This dev blog kind of shows you, unless they've got like some sort of real deep murk going on, which is so unlikely. I don't believe it in a second. Because just from speaking to Vladik and just from speaking to the guys in the community and the guys that are doing these really good things, this is just like super sick. Like this is just pure passion, pure enjoyment, pure love of the game. You can feel it, you can feel it and see it. And that's right, Tony. Yeah, there's no kind of coin to dump. Although the staking is doing really well, like we discussed a little bit earlier. But yeah, the season 2 of the Pixel Tiles, again, top secret, like it says there. And this got released in the Discord a little while ago. This was like a concept again for the Series 2 pixel art. What are you saying here, Vimtier? Check your tar wallet. Let me go and have a look. What's Vimtier sent me? If you've been baited by the little overlay, is that what you've been done? You've been baited by the overlay on there. Thank you if you have donated to me though. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what Vimtier sent to me. So let's have a look. Transaction received. 1 asset. Oh, the app crashed. That's great. That's cool. That's just what I wanted really. The app to crash. What I'm going to do though, just so you can see exactly what it is, I'm going to copy my receiving address so I can show you guys all on the stream. I'm going to put it on my notes on my on here. He's going to send me some sort of I know you live with your mother, but I bet she still cuts the crust off your sandwiches. I don't live with my mother, actually. I wish I did, because it'd be a lot cheaper living there. I pay for a mortgage at the moment, which is stupidity. So, yeah. And no, I'm not in the basement. If the basement comment was regarding the background, that's just a background. I'm sure you can work that one out. But, no. Again, basement would be a cool place to be. That'd be sick if I was in a basement. But unfortunately, I'm not in a basement. Basements are cool. Like Americans love basements, don't they? Right, let me get on to iCloud and get this link. So I can find out what Vimtir's actually done for me. What have you done for me, Vimtir? Before we look at the more pixel art. I love my very own dungeon, mate. The music I make is dungeon music. Fucking wish I did have a dungeon. Dungeon would be sick. Hold on. I think you posted it in there for me already, Vintier, but I'm gonna... Oh, really? I don't know why I thought it was like an American thing. I don't know why I'm chatting in capitals here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm all about a basement. I wish I had a basement. Right, what have you sent me, Vintier? Right, guys. Before we go in and actually confirm what Vintier has sent me, can we have a guess? People put in the chat. I'm going to go to the toilet real quick, and when I come back, I want to see some guesses at what could potentially be in the chat. From the chat, what it could be that I've actually been gifted by Vintier. So the options that you've got are right here. You've got Rogue, Priestess, Necromancer, Tables, Hearth, Fighter, Assassin, Bar Barrels, Beer Barrels, Wine Barrels, Hearths, more characters, Orbs. I'd love an orb. Lars, we've got a Lars has been rumoured, and that is Vladik himself. I thought you was away for the weekend, you cheeky monkey. What are you doing in here? Snow the Unwise, Ghost, Elf Ranger, Bard, Recruit, Samurai. Imagine if I got that. Oh, I never have that. That's bunnies. Orc Brute, Stone Golems, Killer Bees, Giant Spider, Elven Bartender. Right. I'm going to go to the toilet. Oh, it's Francisco. Oh, hey, Francisco. How are you doing? How's things? Right, I'm going to the toilet. When I get back, I want to see you guessing what Vimtir has sent me. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Right, what guesses have we got then? We've got Elven Bartender, Master of Disguise, A Sense of Style. The winner gets to send me one back. Although I will say, Vimtir, you did retract your thing from earlier, so it could potentially be... Yeah, it won't be an Orb or a Lars. They're worth too much money while I drink my Amstel. Let's have a look, right? Let's reveal. What could it be? So we have got... Hold on a second. I've actually got to remember now what I had before and what I have now. I've got to remember what I had before and what I had now. I had an assassin. Oh, there he is, innkeeper. I didn't have an innkeeper. There we go. Vimtir, you sent me my innkeeper. The one that's going to look after the inn for me when I'm not around. Thank you very much, Vimtir. I truly appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much for sending that over to me, bro. Nah, that's awesome, mate. Honestly, I appreciate that, you know. That's sweet that you can send that over to me like that, man. Thank you very much. While we're here, I can showcase what I've done. No, peace, bro. That's awesome. I'm much appreciated for that picture time, man. It's awesome. I mean, who is going to look after my elven bartender? It's got to be the innkeeper. I mean, if that assassin starts kicking off, who knows what's going to happen. But here are my GMAs for those that are interested, to the guys that are here. Yeah, he's a good guy, that Vimtir fella. I can't say a bad word about him. Yeah, Stuck and Dema. These are my GMAs. So I've got 4. I plan to add a 5th at some point when I've got actual money, which I don't have at the moment. You know, having a child, paying a mortgage. I ain't got a lot. But that's why I said I moved all my crypto that I did have from Trust Wallet, and everything I have now in the crypto sphere is in Drunken Dragon. So I think we worked out $720, which is not loads, but excuse me. Yeah, thank you, Francisco. Yeah, it is cool. Spud told me that. So Stuck and Demon, we've got number 1, which is my rogue, female tiefling, Legton, 2 and 2, which I'm very happy with. I've got the cleric, which is a little bit of a glass cannon, the 1 and 5, but I do like the actual weapon here. I think it looks cool. Dragonkin Thunderwing, which is lovely. I've got a beautiful 2 and 6 Worgenkin Shadowlands pack as well. Love the little imp fella there. That's probably my favourite and best one. And then we've got my other glass cannon, which is a 1 and 6 fighter with the sort of like throwing stars, which looks awesome. Do you know what my favourite thing is, Francisco? My favourite thing is... Well, my favourite one is the rogue. I love the rogue artwork. I can't kind of think about what it reminds me of, but when I used to play EverQuest, the MMO, you probably would have heard of it, it's quite a popular one. There were certain areas in the game where you go to like the docks and you go to do trades and go to do different things, and this sort of like encompasses that for me, you know. It looks like it's almost like a... I'm not actually sure if that's meant to be a boat. I know that's meant to be a boat, but that almost looks like a city in the distance with like the reflections coming from the water, and obviously the moon shining bright, and this person standing on the edge of the dock. Looks like some old rope there and like a dock. I really, really love the rogue artwork. It's my favourite one. It's so simple yet so dense, full of features, and just the little sort of pixels that are like kind of moving with it, with the GIF, like the little sort of ambient-y things, is what I like most about it. Especially the reflections just here look so good. Like, I'm all about that. And do you know what I actually really like is, it's going to sound stupid, right? If I sit here really close, you can see the pixels. If I sit far back, it almost sharpens up and comes more to life, you know. It's really strange how that works. But yeah, I like the druid one as well. I need to get a druid. But yeah, I think the rogue is my favourite because it gives me that sort of nostalgia of playing EverQuest. I think it was Rivervale. I think was the name of the town that it reminds me of. Is it Rivervale? That's gonna trigger me now. So Rivervale EverQuest. Yeah, Rivervale EverQuest. Reminds me there. Is it there that reminds me of? Freeport. That's it. Freeport. Listen to the music of Freeport. Listen to that music. The music's 100 out of 10 for me. Fantastic music, this game. The worst thing about it is, and the best thing about it, it hits me in the heart, man. That game was like my life at the time. But yeah, if we go to the dock in EverQuest, it was Freeport. You know, that shows you there that artwork for the rogue reminds me of this section here of walking down to the dock. You know, and it reminds me of again, Francisco, Ultima Online, a similar sort of era to EverQuest. I think it came out a little bit before. But when you hear that, I mean, the thing that hits me is the if we go to EverQuest intro music, every time I hear this, it gives me shivers. It ruins my life. When the crescendo comes up now, oh, mental. You know, that music style just does me. You know, it's just so good. It's just absolutely fantastic. Like, yeah, nostalgia's the best and the worst feeling because it reminds you of a great time, but it also reminds you of a great time. If you know what I mean? Like, it's the graphics card was not good enough. Yeah, I played it on a laptop originally when I was younger. But yeah, the thing to get back to your question, the thing I love most about pixel tiles is the small ambience, the real core value ambience. So even if I go to like here, you know, just seeing the clouds go by and the acid rain coming down. Rogue's the best. I always played a necromancer when I played EverQuest. That was my thing, which is why I like the warlock. It's a similar sort of thing. Obviously, I played a warlock in WoW as well. But yeah, it reminds me of that. So yeah, just the lightning, you know, looks awesome. And this one as well, just the little small orbs that are kind of moving around, you know, I can't think what the actual word is. I've got them actually on my overlay just here. They're kind of like speckles that give that atmosphere and that feeling. Yeah, some of my music's possible, bro. I need to play some of my music, really. What I'll do is I'll actually pause the actual music and I'll whack on some of my music in the background. I won't do it too loud though, because otherwise it'll that's particles, that's it. Let's whack some of my music on. I'll put Gloomlands on. There you go. I won't put on too loud because otherwise it will distract me. Because I can hear this as well, obviously. But there you go. So that's I really like the cleric one. Because again, it reminds me of being in like in Stormwind City in World of Warcraft, when you go into the kind of central area where there's the Stormwind Cathedral. It's not the cathedral where the king sits; it's like the one in the middle where the paladin trainer is. To remind these little bits of fire and the little sort of Colosseum-looking things remind me of that. Again, it's all just pure nostalgia, which is just like, yeah, it does me, it just does me. That is that. We were discussing something, weren't we? We were discussing the Pixel Tile Series 2 Minecraft music. But yeah, this is my music in the background, by the way. I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, I'll do that for you. I'll tell you what, let's take a little break and check out CNFT and see what's going on. So we've got it looks sick. That was 199. Someone's the GMA for 8 ADA. What the hell? Let's go to low to high. Let's see if you're lying to me, Stuck and Dima. We've got 80. Well, they listed it for 8. That's savage. That's new, I think. 5 out of 10. I can't believe someone sold a troll earlier for 80. Carnage. Yeah, the floor is 80 at the moment. These are what I was chatting about earlier, which were just like absolute carnage, absolute ridiculousness. Look at this here, 80. Oh, what a steal for 80 that was. I know the weapon's only a 1, but 2 and 1 for 80 for a troll. That's great. Elf and elf. That was a nice good one. So they've reduced their price a bit now. Maybe they were watching the video. So this earlier, Francisco/Vinti, I think you might have been watching at the time. Someone bought it for 80, and it was for sale for 1,000. Like instantly wanting to flip just for profit. 250 is not even like way out of the realm of expectation. But I mean, I'll be listing that for 130, maybe 140, something like that, maybe. But again, my prices is just my prices in my head. So that was what I was doing. Sorry, Vimtir. My whole point was for me to show the druid animation, wasn't it? Yeah, the druid one's cool as well because it reminds me of being in the jungle in Warcraft in the What's the zone called? Stranglethorn Vale? Right at the bottom of Eastern Kingdoms. Monkeys would come out and smash you up and other shit would happen. But I think I actually think I prefer the Stranglethorn Vale. That's it, I was right. I think I actually prefer the 5 weapon with the little owl on top of the staff rather than the this one. Jungle 2 in Minecraft. See, I've never played Minecraft too much. But yeah, I prefer the actual. I actually prefer this little axe looking thing, and I prefer the owl than the actual orb that's on top of here. That's just what I feel. What's our druid floor anyway? You still got some 80s in there. Regular floor. 4 and 1's decent though. A max armor stat. That's pretty decent for 80. If I had some Ada, I'd be picking that up. Blackwing Lair Molten Core, yeah. That's decent. 6 out of 10, 95. 1 and 4, 3 and 4, 4 and 2, it's nice 6. Wee, that's nice. Glass cannon as you like. I'd probably go for like a 2 and a 5, that'd be nice. Obviously 4 and 5 would be nice, but... yeah, let's get back to this now, because otherwise I'll go off track, and we've already discussed 1 hour 12 minutes of the dev blog so far, so... We've only got a little while longer to go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pause my music for now. You've had 5 minutes 27 of it. If you want to listen to it more, you need to head to YouTube. And you need to search for Religionous Empire. I'm going to plug myself. Why not? It's my stream. I can do what I want. Yeah, it's up on YouTube. If you use Spotify or Apple Music or... any sort of popular streaming app, it's available on all of them. If having tapes is your thing, religiousempire.com and you can grab a tape from there. I don't expect you to get a tape. It's very, very niche. But yeah, my stuff is available everywhere. Done a split with a friend of mine from America, and I've got my own EP out now. I'm meant to be writing an album, 8-track album. I've written 1 song, and it's meant to be out on the 31st of October. But it's kind of taken a back seat as I've got more and more into this project. So yeah, I should really sort that out. Really, thanks Dan for chucking the link in the chat there. I should do really. I think Dan actually told me to do that, because it would be the a good thing to do. But it's all on Bandcamp at the moment for me. That's kind of where my sort of, not money, because I've got a little bit of money from doing it, not a lot, but it's kind of the popular thing within the genre of music I make to have it on Bandcamp. But
that we would like to keep secret.
let's go look at season 2, Pixel Tiles and GMAs maybe.
We want to be super transparent, etc. I think there's still some stuff that you have to be excited about, right? And some surprises that we want to bring. So the only thing that I can tell you is that the quality bar is increasing massively. We're preparing some.
See, that's the thing, isn't it? Now that we've got yeah, cheers, Vince here. Now that we've got the artists that have come on board, Enkian and Safs and Luke and that, we're going to see a different style of art, but still encompassing the same sort of feel of the game. So you can see here from like the dragon, like it's a little bit. Well, I say a little bit. It's a much more enhanced version of the dragon that you see before. Stuck. I think season 2 drops. It's gonna be next year sometime. I'm gonna say Q2. I may be wrong. I'm sure Francisco or Vimti, if they are here still, which I think they are, they'll be able to tell me. They'll be able to cringe when you hear yourself recorded. Do you know what? I don't too bad actually, Francisco. I don't actually hear myself too bad. It's something that because I've done a lot of streaming and I've done a lot of YouTube in the past. Like I had this YouTube's got like 6,500 follows because I spent time making gaming content way back. And obviously when you do that, you have to listen to your own voice again, getting clips from streams. And I just got used to hearing my own voice after a while. And for some reason, the Americans among us seem to like my accent, but obviously I don't particularly care about my accent that much. It's average for an English accent. I live just outside of London, so it's like kind of. I live in a place called Essex, and it's kind of like a Londony thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah. When you hear yourself after you've spoken, you don't think you sound like you do. It's called a mental illusion.
Really cool and fun stuff for a Pixel Tile Series 2. Pixel Tile Series 2 will feature much more furniture, many more
furniture. We want to see more of that.
There's some stuff there that we're planning, but I really hope you guys stay around for when we're ready to show you what we've been working on in the next months.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm absolutely hyped. This to what Ferris has got to.
This is a picture that I told you that actually was created by Killer Kun, one of our.
No, what's wrong with your accent, Francisco? It's fine. It's a South American accent, right? I think you're Mexican, right? If I'm right in saying. For someone who is British and speaks the Queen's English, if you will, the sort of stereotypical English, you speak English as well as me. Your accent's different, but you speak your dialect and your accent and your dialect are the same as mine, in my opinion. I've said this before in the stream, Francisco. My geography for America it's terrible. I know that Florida's right. I know that California's left. I know that Tennessee's in the middle. Only because Dan, who's one of my best mates, told me. That's literally it. So North America. Yeah. So yeah. Pardon my ignorance in regards to that. Yeah, he does have to tell me everything. To be fair, I don't know much about Dan, although I am getting him into this NFT lark, which he's getting into slowly. But yeah, I can't wait to see this. Can't wait to see what's coming up next. I'm expecting a nice little tidbit of information. Whereabouts do you live in the Netherlands, bro? Because I've been to the Netherlands a few times with my band. Way back when I played. And we went to quite a few places over there. And it actually worked out really nicely in the Netherlands. Netherlands and Belgium were great. No worries, Enkian. It was great to hear from you, brother. It was nice seeing you. And thanks for hanging around, chatting with me. Oh, nice, mate. So there you go. There you go, Francisco. Amstel. Premium Pilsner. Born in Amsterdam. I love Amsterdam. It's one of my favourite places there. But yeah, night Enkian. It was great to hear from you, bro. I know you put your little one to bed and then you popped in. So appreciate you spending time here, mate. It was great to hear from you. Carry on watching.
A new artist, and at least what we can disclose now, because we've disclosed it in the past, Pixel Tile Series 2 will feature splash art, which I think is going to be really
Love Amsterdam.
epic.
It literally is one of my favourite places in the whole world.
I think so too.
Yeah, right. Well, as always,
And this here, Empress Bunny, only one of one, the most rare item in the whole of Drunken Dragon Inns and Quests. There needs to be like a picture of the Empress Bunny in every inn, just to remind everyone how rare it is, I think.
this is one of the last slides. I just want to say I love you, Empress Bunny, which is my wife. She's been extremely supportive.
Happy birthday today as well, if you are
Also,
watching.
Maybe some of you don't know, but
If it's today.
Fortunis, the Master Sorcerer, is after a tibia character from one of my best friends, which also he encouraged me to create the D&D
Exactly, Nick.
pool and to start creating all
Exactly
of
that.
this. So thanks to these
Yeah,
two
congratulations,
persons,
happy birthday to her.
Drunken Dragon exists in its current form, right?
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely make it a wall painting. I'm gonna cover Jovi afterwards because we did speak about all the other devs on here. So shout out to Jovi who helped me out with some time zone stuff earlier inside the Discord. So Master of Science in software development, 7 years work experience. He's been running his own Discord community for 3 years, and he's a Discord bot developer. Originally from Finland, everyone loves people from Finland. That's not sarcasm. Finnish people are always awesome. And he currently lives in South Korea, so it's probably like 7 a.m. for him. He's been making games since he was 10, first with pen and paper, later with different software and code. Fantastic. It is science. Yeah, it is science.
Experience with the Discord.
And
Amazing.
we've obviously discussed all these beautiful people that are here and a part of it. I should have done, Vlelik. I should have actually gone and nixed the actual keynote from yourself, so I can actually put it in here and just play it rather than going through the video. But that's just me being lazy. But what I'm going to say, just to kind of encompass it all, I'm going to leave it on this slide here. Now, I'm still going to chat to you guys for a bit longer. I'll leave it on this slide there.
So fast.
Because this slide is the one that kind of sticks out to me. The one that kind of means the most. And I think it is about community. And we discussed this earlier a little bit when we were talking on the stream. And yeah, you're right. Finnish living in South Korea, he's definitely more lost than you. But I think it's just that this project isn't about money. It isn't about having hype for the wrong reasons. I think the people that are here, the people that I've met, myself included, and the people that are part of this community are here for one reason, and that one reason is we want to enjoy a fantastic game together. We want to enjoy it together, so we're playing the game together. We can talk about it together. The devs share with us little bits of information by being transparent, and it's transparency not for the sake of transparency. It's transparency because they feel that we're going to benefit as the consumer, as the member of the community, that it's going to be worth our time. It isn't just we're going to show you something and then not do it. I've got full confidence that this whole plan is going to come to fruition. And like I say, there's 3,000 people in the Discord, but there's 25 to 50 people that are regularly chatting all day, every day. If I was at home doing nothing, I'd be on the Discord chatting to you guys. You know, Vim tier chat shit all day, every day. You know, there's a reason why it's top of the leaderboard, and it's that I think's what's bringing everyone together and bringing everything together. It's that sense of community, that sense of passion that comes from the developers, from the people that are the innkeepers, from the fact that these dev blogs are coming out once a month. Like I said when we spoke about that gingerbread title in the Discord earlier, I won't harp on too much about it because we've already discussed it, but I didn't see or know anything about that project other than it was pictures of gingerbread men holding a candy cane. They made a averagely cool looking website and then went, we're selling them now, and people bought them and then they went. There was no substance to it. There was no purpose to it. There was no passion behind it. There was nothing in there to distinguish it differently from everything else. But this project has got something that is far beyond just a money grab or far beyond just another NFT. And that's the reason why all my crypto, which is not a lot, like I say, $720, is in this. It's because it's got a future. It's got people working behind the scenes. These dev blogs show the progress. I mean, I've been in this community, a month, 4 weeks, and I've already been chatting to some of these people like I've known them for years, you know, chatting to them on Discord and just writing them messages. You don't get that from like random other things. You get that because you've got like-minded people who are like into the same thing as you. And the project's got so much potential in regards to the quests, in regards to the functions in the game, the artwork. There's so much more to come. And I'm sure that myself, as you all are kind of truly excited to be part of the journey. And that's what it is. It's a journey. And that's what's great about the developers being so open, is that we can be part of the journey. It's not that Q4 2021 announcement, we are going to make a game. When's the game due? Q4 2024. Radio silence for 3 years. I feel with these sort of dev blogs and stuff, we're going to be part of the journey, going along with the team and seeing how things are effervescing and progressing to the next level. So that's why this project's so exciting to me. And that brings us to the pillar of the community, because of how cool everyone has been so far as part of this community. So thank you for everyone who's been kind to me and adopted my shit posting every day and my news posting. Appreciate it. And thank you, Francisco, for putting the idea to fruition, because it's brought a lot of real nice people and cool people together. So appreciate that. Let's then go back to Token Ref. And that was my sort of summary overall from the dev blog. Obviously, you can watch the whole thing from the start if you want to see my other thoughts on different things. We did discuss like everything. We discussed every single part of the dev blog from start to end, all the new artists, the shout outs, the ins, the quests, you know how it all go. Yeah, thank you, Francisco. Like, I appreciate being part of it all with you. It's awesome. I'll show you my favourite part of the update, when my thing isn't so zoomed the hell out. There you go. Look, it's just Counter-Strike, football, and for some reason breaking news. If I can spell. I can't spell, I don't think. I can spell. There we go.
But
yeah, that's it, Vim tier, isn't it? When I first joined a few years ago, there was a guy that only talked about flipping and making money every day. Now I haven't seen him in Discord for a while. And I think that's it. I think the people realise that they come in here, they say a lot of rubbish, not the sort of rubbish that Vim tier speaks, but like, you know, instantly thinking about flipping and stuff. And after like 10 days, they realise that that's not what this is about. Like, that's not the vibe. The vibe isn't that here. The vibe is community and epic RPG games. As simple as that, really, and cool artwork. I need to zoom out a little bit. There we go. So my favourite part was... Where is it? There you go. That was my favourite. I'm joking. That's not my favourite part. Is it? No, it's not. My favourite part was this. My favourite part was seeing this. That's actually the thing that stuck out to me. Yeah, definitely Vim tier. Definitely. Just seeing just seeing this, because all we had seen before is kind of like, all we'd kind of seen before is the images on the website, like the sort of concept. This is what we saw originally, you know, and that's, again, that's still really cool because we've got to see a glimpse of that in this section, like here. We've got to see the sort of the way that there, you know, kind of come to life, like the actual inns, because that there is like a different version of that there, you know. That's like a real enhanced, someone's got a lot of pixel tiles image just there with the rogue like standing in the middle. But seeing it in action
Dynamic
was
lighting.
awesome. Just seeing the actual the tiles there. But I think when you see that, you think, yeah, that's great, it's a good start. But then when you see like this and you see what it could become, I think that's what really stuck out for me most. The art style was great, of course, obviously, it's fair as. But just the potential of things that are happening inside the inn, like I was explaining. How cool is it going to be when you've got the innkeeper standing behind the bar and he's animated, just generically going to walk around the bar, pick up an item, go back behind the bar, go to a table, pick up a beer, go back behind the bar, bring back another beer, go behind the bar. Just seeing the sort of characters in the game, the fungible tokens, walking around, just doing NPC-like things. It's going to be so cool. Seeing the orc kind of like walking around the kitchen making some food or something, you know, all the little intricacies and the quirks that could kind of be part of it. Even if they were, see all these like staffs and weapons that are here. Oh, hey Marina, welcome back. How you doing? Just walking up, let's say the staffs are all falling over. Imagine someone just walks up to go to the staffs, organises them all, and then walks back to their chair, you know. The actual possibilities are endless. Even like an animated fire, even like beer. Maybe like one of the animations is like one of the beer barrels bursts and beer starts going over the floor, and the tavern maiden's got to go and fix it, or the innkeeper's got to go and fix it, or the goblin goes and fixes it because he's like a little minion, like a little peon. That would be so good. That's the thing that stuck out for me most. The potential here. That's where is the excitement for me just there. Yeah, that's it. That's the word, alive. When this static image becomes alive, when the fire's crackling, when there's music, there's aura, there's ambience, there's music, there's a bard sitting at a table playing a song, there's fire going and cooking, and there's just like, you know, a real aura around the place. You know, that's what I'm really looking forward to. Hey Onyx, yeah, I will do in a little while. I showed them not too long ago, but I'll do them again in a little bit. That was what stuck out for me, Francisco. Just seeing this bit here, and I'm looking forward to getting in like this. Like I say, I want people to actually have to spend a lot of time going up the stairs, because of the sort of music I listen to is called Dungeon Symphony. It kind of has that aura and that vibe to it, like the sort of old medieval dungeon looking thing. I want this to be my actual inn, just to display my NFTs. And if people do come in the inns and quests, they've got to walk up a load of stairs to get up to the top. Like, I want them to struggle. I want them to really struggle. No escort from the Tavern Maiden today. It's going to be a pure grind up them stairs. But yeah, that reminded me a little bit of the sort of music I'm into, the sort of like the art just there. Other than that, it was cool seeing obviously all the new artists, and I explained it at the start. That quote there really spoke to me as well. Redefining epic experiences make life worth living, and then these 3 points here: quality, community involvement, and transparency. And I think that they all work hand in hand. If you involve the community and are transparent with them, you'll get ideas from the community which will lead to a better quality of game. And then the community will try the game, report on it, and then because you're transparent and you pick up on the ideas, you can implement them ideas back into quality, and it's a revolving circle, right? It's a revolving circle of things that will work together, hand in hand. The feeling when your adventurers come to their own and their FT's cheering them with a bunch of beer, and that's going to be cool. I'm all about that. But yeah, I'll show you quickly, Nick. I've got Onyx. I've not got loads. I've not got like a huge amount. There's my Grandmaster Adventurers just there. 2 and 2, 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 1 and 6. And if my history will work, we've got there, I think. Yeah, there you go. And there's my pixel tiles. Again, big shout out to the legend that is Vimtir for sending me over an innkeeper to look after my inn for me. I don't even know what Vim's wallet is. I'll happily show it if he wants me to show it. If he sends me his Euroet/Daedalus address in DM or in chat if he wishes to. But obviously it's completely his choice. It's his private wallet, isn't it? So it's completely up to him if he wants to send that across. I forgot to put the tavern music back on anyway. I was getting too passionate. So the tavern music should be back on now. I'd love to see Vimtir's set. So yeah, that was my kind of take across it all. That's my take across it all. Here we go. Wait for it to pop up. I can show you, boys and girls. Let's have a look, shall we? So we've got 27 GMAs, 61 pixel tiles. Let's see what GMAs we've got going on here. Some nice ones here. I love the 5 weapon on that. It's 10 out of 10. What else we got? Now that's dirty right there. Oh, 4/6. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's probably my favourite of yours so far from what I've seen. That's sick. You know, I actually really like the free weapon on the paladin. I think it looks awesome. Will there be a chance if it does exhaustion during the climb to your inn to sleep in the night? It might do. You never know. It might be a case that my tower is so high that people walking up my tower are going to get tired. Yeah, I'm all about that. I actually really like the scythe on this one as well, 4 and 2. Look at that cheeky one there. The old Vulcan, nice little rare Vulcan, 3 and 3, 6 out of 10. Is there a concern for furniture inflation, i.e. there are many sets of tables released in Season 1? Will there be numerous sets of tables in next season? Yeah, so all the pixel tiles are now sold out for Season 1, as are all the Grandmaster Adventures for Season 1. But as Francisco said, in Series 2, there will be more fungible tokens to collect and non-fungibles to collect as well. So you will be able to get more tables, more bar barrels, etc. with the newer implemented art style, as far as I'm aware, which is going to be interesting. See how they kind of turn out. What else we got here? Vim. That's nice too. What's that? 1 and 5. Yeah, that's decent little glass cannon. Is that paladin? Yeah, looks nice. I'll put it sell for a bit. He looks cool too. I'm all about that shield. 3 and 4. Nice. 1 and 4. Yeah, you got some nice GMAs going on here. I'm all about this. This is a great little collection. My favourite, of course, is that North Human Bard. Where's that? Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. I think it's because the actual looks like you used to got sentimental very. I think it's the red beard, the red hair, and then the red t-shirt, and it's 4 and 6. I think that's what kind of stands out for me. That looks sick. Yeah, I'm all about that. You got 2 of them as well. Is that that's 3 and 4? Yeah, you can tell by the loot that he's got there is like a bit better on that one. And if we look at Vimtir's Coco Loco, what's wrong with you? Pixel tiles. We've got plenty here, look. Quite a few sets going on. 12 Orbs of Evil, you cheeky monkey. 4 Incantations of Love. 6, sorry, Incantations of Love. Fury the Irrelevant. Jon Snow, of course. Snow the Unwise. 9 Lars, nice. Venturous Hearth. No, you got a big collection here. Big collection. You've done well there, mate. I think you probably got one of the biggest ones I've seen so far. I know there's probably going to be people that have got more. I know Spud's got quite a decent collection as well. But yeah, thanks for the dev blog, of course, to Vladik and Ferris and all the innkeepers, etc. It's great to hear from you all. What I will say is, if you haven't watched the dev blog yet, make sure you go and do that. You simply need to just go on the Drunken Dragon YouTube channel, watch it, and if you have got any actual suggestions that you think may be worthwhile, anyone from the community that thinks, you know what, this is like a good idea, and an idea that I had actually for you, Francisco, and you know, it's gone right out of my head now. That's what it was. With your ins, so iteration 1 of the game, Q4 this year, Q1 next year. What would be awesome is if you could have a friends list on your in the game. So I, for example, could add Vimtir via a code or an email or whatever it might be, and if I bring up the game on my phone and I click on the friends list, it will show me my friends, and if I click on them, it will display to me how their in looks. Doesn't have to be any sort of interaction with it, hasn't got to be me chatting to them or anything like that, but just to visibly see their in. But also, that inn could have an address. I could then go to the inn on my phone, copy the address, paste it in the Discord and say, hey, look, Vimtir's just got 75 Lars walking around or standing around, and then people could go and look. So friends list hasn't got to be in regards to connectivity of, I'm going to send you a picture, or I'm going to send you some text, or I'm going to send you a voice, but just having a friends list in the game in some capacity, so I can add someone by, like a Blizzard and WoW, how you've got like terahertz hashtag 2106. I could put that into the game and it will bring up a friends list. I can add Vimtir, he can then accept my invite, and then he'll just appear in my friends list. And again, there hasn't got to be any interaction, no chat windows and stuff, but just having the ability to look at his in and share it around. Golden. I think that'd be a great implementation to put into the game. That's just me though, but I think that's quite a cool idea. Next up, he's an OG. We're going to do a little check on what's for sale. And we're going to look at the floor again before we do anything else. We've now got a human cover, that's a new one, I think. Two and 2, decent for a floor. 4 and 1, 3 and 1. Decent ones. I see that one earlier actually. 85 looks decent. That looks cool as well. I'm all about that. And then I think our cheapest perfect is perfect 875. Actually, it's dropped now. Okay, so it was this earlier, was it not? Or am I going mental? Was it the Bard? I can't remember. I think it was the Bard. That was the OG one. Although Vimtir picked up the 751. Fantastic. $900 there. I mean, what's the most expensive one? Let's have a look at what's most expensive. Oh, that is nice though, isn't it? That is nice. I've got in my Euro wallet, I've got like 9 Ada. Just in case I need to do some trades, for example. But yeah, it looks sick, doesn't it? Tauron 20, 20, 4 and 6. I can't think there's going to be many Taurons that are full max stats. That looks sick as well. That's probably one of the nicer looking ones, you know. I really like my Walking King one, to be fair, but that looks sick, doesn't it? Frostwing Warlock. That looks banging. Little Vulcan there. Why is that 10,000 ADA? When you can consider what else is on offer, like a Vulcan or a Dragonkin. Even that one there, 4 and 6. Why is it so expensive? People are stupid. People are stupid. Let's have a quick look then, because we were looking earlier, see if anything's actually sold within the last sort of... It's not, you know, so if you look here, within the last 24 hours, these are some ones that are sold. So we've got 7:47 AM, 3:21, 1:40. Yeah, I suppose that's true, Vinty. They might be leaving them up there for the sake of it. That's one we saw earlier. It was bought for 80, up for 250 now, like instant flipperino. Stupid. That's nice. 7 out of 10. Sold for, what was that? 79. That's a good deal. 7 for 79. That's a great bargain there. And that troll one that sold earlier was ridiculous. Let me find that again. Where was that? I think it was 4955 maybe. Yeah, it's a power move, yeah. Let's have a look then. Okay, so this is the complete sales for the last 24 hours. So the latest one to sell was this 6 out of 10 human Zillion fighter male. For them stats, that ain't bad. 85. You know, can't complain there. I think that must have been a glitch, that troll one, you know. I think it's still actually on my my history. It must be. There's Mateys. We watched a bit of her stuff. Where are you? Where are you? I think it was on... That's annoying. Was it that one? That was the Tiefling. Okay. Wait, so that means that trade was cancelled. Okay, so maybe that didn't go through that troll then. What number was it? I'm sure someone wrote it in the chat. Oh, you can't even go back up to the almost invisible. Okay. I don't think you can go back up that far either. No, you can't. That's annoying. Not me, mate. My browser history is just Grandmaster Adventurers and gaming stuff, mate. Look, YouTube, AirPods, NFTs. It's nothing really amazing in there, Vince. I don't look at anything naughty. I'm a good boy. I'm a married man, you see. Anyway, less of my browser history. And more sales. What's any big sales that have gone through recently? 900 for 850. Oh, it was a perfect, that's why. Okay, it looks cool though. What would a forest troll be doing on the dock of a bay? International House of Furries, and bore right off. Didn't happen, did it? I wonder what the first one was. Let's have a look. Okay. So, 600 for a 4/4 Tauron. Cool, I bet it's worth a bit now. Unless we go back to like the first day of sales. first one ever to sell was 120, number 2007, and that was for a 4.6 for 700. On the 20-cent balls, it originally sold for 120. So it sold for 120, and the person who sold it sold for 700. That's like instant fantasticness, isn't it? Instant fantasticness. The first one to sell on CNFT. I didn't expect people would like the stats rarity so much. See, the thing is, Vladik, I think that some of the actual weapons, like I was saying with the druid, I think the owl weapon, which is a 5, looks better than the 6, which is the orb. I think there's certain weapons that, I mean, like the warlock one, the scythe, which is the 2 one, I think, is, in my opinion, better than 3, 4, and 5. Like, if we have a look, yeah, it definitely does make it interesting. If we go to class warlock, so you see here, right? We've got the utility again. Dan, in the game in the future, those stats are going to be able to increase the more you send your GMAs out on quests and doing certain things in the game. Those stats are going to be able to change, but as far as I'm aware, the actual art stays the same. So the stats might change, but the actual art will be what it is when you bought it, because they're unique. But so if we go here, for example, so look, weapon 5, right? It's like a guy holding a skull and then a dagger, right? I personally think that the 4 weapon, which is one worse, which is a big sort of like staff with like a skull with horns on top, looks better than that. But then I think that scythe there looks better than both. It reminds me of the World of Warcraft scythe that you get for like the epic weapon when I had a warlock. I think that scythe, even though it's only a 2 weapon, looks better than the 5 and the 4. Again, it's subjective, right? It's completely subjective. That one looks sick, you know what I mean? Weapon 1. That red scythe looks sick. Like, I think that looks better than the green, the dagger, and the staff. The only one that I think looks better than the kind of all of them, and again, this is based on it. Yeah. Like, I think the scythe looks the best. Is the imp, because the imp, just having the little sort of second character there is just like, it's awesome. Right, so again, it's got the skull from this one, but it's got the imp in there. But that scythe, that weapon 1 looks sick. You know, I've already got a warlock, but I now want another one just for that bloody scythe, don't I? How much are weapon 2s? I want weapon 1, don't I? Yeah. Maybe later in the month, we'll see. Yeah, 80. 1-on-1. That'd be cool. That 4-on-1 would be cool because he's got the big armor with the stats there. Yeah, there are, Dan. So if you look at the classes, you've got Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Knight, Mage, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, and Warlock. So if we go to the Knight, start from the beginning of any of them, low to high. So that's obviously the level 1 weapons, kind of like a chain on a stick. 2, sorry. Number 1's just like generic sword. Number 5 is like a fancy sword. Number 3 is like almost looks like an ice sword of some kind. 4 is like a long sword, and then number 6, which is like your maximum one, and that's not bad, is it? Like 97 Ada. Your armor's 1, so he's gonna be a glass cannon as fuck, but you can smash out some damage with your banner. Just run at people and throw your banners about. Oh, I need to have a stretch. Been a while since I stretched. But it's all subjective, right? It's all what you think look good. Like, we don't know the full potential of how they're going to be used in the game just yet. We know the concepts regarding them. That looks cool. The troll one. And we know the concepts of it. We don't know exactly how they're going to be implemented and how they're going to work with each other, what spells they're going to be able to do, or what moves they're going to be able to do yet. But again, that'll come with time. When the lore gets brought into the game, when the game gets developed even more, that's when we'll see that. And again, that's going to be 18 months, 2 years around the way. But that's subjective. If you want to buy a knight, Dan, that's what I think you should do now. Now you've got your Iron Maiden NFTs, Dan. You got to do a live stream of opening them, mate. That's what you got to do. I want to see you open them live. Devty, please get the characters going each series and add the characters with Let's Go to Mortal Kombat of 100 character selection screen. Like we'll go to that there when you get to here, and you choose a GMA, and that list down there will just be endless. You just look like scrolling through on your phone, like non-stop, like flat out scrolling. Love it, love it. Season 2's only torches. There's gonna be Grandmaster torches. You're gonna get like a big fire level 5. 6 is like an inferno. 1 is just like someone holding a little fire. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the arena with my GMAs. I said it in the chat. I'm too much of a puss. I'm not going into the arena with mine. I'm too scared. I'm too scared for all of the naughty people that are there to hurt me. Scaring me. Season 3 maidens only. Iron Maidens only. That's what it should be. What I'm going to do now, actually, I'm just going to quickly see if there's any more videos about... if we go to organise by... this week. Let's have a look, see what's there. Okay, it's obviously me. Okay. So, we've got a new video from Next Dragon. I won't watch it all.
Mendapatkan hero-hero wa gitu. Wa mobile game where you can use the current pixel tile series. Want to creatively build beautiful pixel art diorama adventure will NFT dari si Cardanobin gitu.
It looks like it's been featured somewhere, which is cool. 917 views. So that's another a newer one. Crypto fitness. I don't understand how crypto can go with fitness, but I'm sure we'll find out. It's definitely the talking point at the moment, but it's... See if someone's got like a big sort of video that like did it. Shout out to anyone that has actually made a video.
Hallo liebe Leute, mein Name ist Max und heute gibt's ein neues Video.
I think Pandabox is German, so I have to say I don't actually understand the language, so I apologise. There you go. People are featuring the game, you know. It's not just me and the guys, the dev blogs. There are other people doing it, like let's say Cornview, obviously, and the BitBoy. What is AEW in there? We are getting some traction elsewhere, but I don't understand why AEW's in there. Baby Alien Club. The classic thumbnail, guys. The classic thumbnail. The one we all like the look of. People going, that's not a bit of me. But of course, number 1 is the September update. 573 views now. It's getting there bit by bit. Aliens watching too. We are getting somewhere. Oh, I've got an itch now. Someone's mentioned me in the Discord. What do people want? Why am I getting atted in the Discord? Sarah Hertz asking again to press Vedic next Wednesday during the interview if he was asking Empress Bunny if she's fractionalized number 50. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be too far behind you, Francisco. Thank you very much for jumping through and watching us, and hope your wife has a really enjoyable rest of her birthday. Thanks for heading in and kind of chatting to us all here, dude. I look forward to chatting to you more on Thursday night when we have our little meeting and a little hour or two chat about anything Drunken Dragons. I've got some cool questions to ask you, so I appreciate you jumping in and spending your time here, man. It's great to hear from you. And thank you for making an awesome game that we're all loving and enjoying. Can't complain, my bro. Can't complain. 2 hours 59 minutes. We've done it. We've got a 3 hour stream gone on. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Yeah, see you in Discord soon, my brother. It's weird that only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sold today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sold yesterday. Loads more on the 29th and the 28th. Slowing down, isn't it? I think as the price sort of rises up to 60. I mean, what was the? Can you? You can't organise by price. You can. Oh wow! Look at that. 15th of August. You could have got one for 19. Cool. Look, 1 and 4 for 19. That's mental. When was the floor 19? Cool. 1st of September there was 30. Whew. Whew. That's nice as well. Paladin. You'd easier flip that now, you know what I mean? That's stupid. 1st September. So the most recent one that's low is the 1st of September. There's no Seps on here, is there? No. It's August. Yeah, that's the last sort of low priced one to go. Oh, there you go. Look, okay. One went for 40 on the 9th of September. That's the last one to go cheap. 2 and 1. Carnage. 19's Carnage, isn't it? It's so stupid. Why was it 19? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Right, guys. We have just hit 3 hours on the stream. So I've been going since 9. As you can probably hear, my throat is getting rather worse. Where I've been chatting to you all for hours non-stop, but I think I'm going to take a leaf out of Vledic's book and I'm going to head off to bed, have a quick shower and get myself comfortable in my bed. But I will be doing another live stream like this one soon, probably in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I've got my interview with Vledic on Thursday night, which I'm looking forward to having a chat with him and kind of digging in. And that is right, Drunken Dragon. Honestly, I'm not actually just saying this because I'm saying it, like, just having you guys sitting here chatting for the 3 hours has been so cool. Like, it's been so nice to speak to some of you and meet you kind of a bit more and chat to you all in the chat and learn together, discover together, chat together, laugh together, have a conversation about something that we're all kind of passionate in. It's actually really cool to speak to, like, all you guys. Yeah, the interview's going to be good, man. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a few questions, like I say. If anyone's thinking of any questions they want to ask, make sure you send me a DM on Instagram, on Discord, and I'll try and ask the question for you and get an answer. But it was awesome hanging with you all today. Shout out number 1 to all you guys that were here from the start, like Drunken Dragon. Mike, you've been here for a long time. Same as Vim, same as Marina, who's been lurking around. Vim, really appreciate you sending me over the Innkeeper, man. Honestly, much love, bro. Thank you for supporting me in what I do, and always being a cool person to chat to in the Discord, man. Honestly, I actually do appreciate it more than you can imagine. So I really, really appreciate the support. If anyone did want to support to me, you don't have to, of course. This content is free, but my Yoroi link is in the description of the chat. If you did want to send me anything, it's completely up to you. If you don't want to send me anything, just send me abuse. That'll do. We do need merch. I said to Vim, we need some playing cards. We need some actual, like, Pokemon style cards with these NFTs on. Also, make sure you're checking me out on my YouTube, clicking that sub button, clicking that bell button to see when I get a video. I will be doing the Drunken Dragon daily video once a week now. I think I've decided that after chatting to you earlier, that I'm going to do 1 video a week and then just do the post every day. Seems a bit more realistic in regards to getting content out there that's necessary. And make sure that you are chatting to me in the Discord, of course. I do like to chat a lot of shit. Not as much as Vimtir and Valhalla, but a reasonable amount of shit. But on that note, I shall see you all in the Discord, probably after this for like 10 minutes. And then tomorrow in the day when I get a chance to chat to you all. But I bid you all a fine good evening, a fine farewell, a great night's sleep, a great night's rest, and I'll catch you all in the next video and in Discord. Peace.